Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to the last session in this 24-hour marathon for kids with cancer with St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. We started off with a goal of $3,000. We smashed that. Now we've got a stretch goal of $4,000. We're only $250 away. How high will it go? Who knows? But please note that subs and bits will not support the charity. The hype train is disabled. I literally can't disable bits and subs, so don't use them. Only use the link that is in chat now. If you see someone asking for the link, go for the St. Jude link there. There's also a button below the screen. That's the only link. It goes through Tiltify. It doesn't touch any of our hands. It just goes straight off to the charity, and they do wonderful things. We have things available for you today to donate. We have advantages, nat 20s. You can get us to pull from the deck of many. You can donate NPCs and boss monsters. Yes, all of these wonderful things. It's going to be amazing. Let's go around and say hello to everyone. Let's start with our wonderful DM, BDave Walters. Hi, BDave.
Yay! Yes, BDave Walters, do donate all of those things. Every charity stream I've ever been in, they always finish strong. People rally at the last second. We've already hit the goal, but if we can make it past the goal, if we can make it past the goal, that would be great. We would smile upon you. The fates would smile upon you. We'll find something fun to do. So yeah, go for it.
Fantastic. We'll carry on clockwise around the screen and go next around to Celeste Conowitch. Hi, Celeste.
Hey everybody, my name is Celeste Conowitch. I am a writer out in the world of Dungeons & Dragons, one of your DM's Guild adepts and the host of Venture Maidens podcast. I am so excited to be here for that final push. Today I'm going to be playing Eliwick, my sweet disaster child, gnome, forge cleric. So let's blow some stuff up today, huh?
Let's do it.
Forge cleric.
Yes.
Next around the screen we have Malaveth. Oh, hi.
Hi, my name is Malaveth. I like drawing things, and I like playing games, and I like making characters, and I'm gonna play basically just a big old muscle half-orc. She's got a sword. She's gonna hit things with the sword. She's great at hitting things with the sword, and yeah, let's just raise some money for a good cause and hit things with swords and stuff.
Sounds like we're living the dream. Next around, Gil the Vlogsmith. Hi, Gil.
Hello. Yes, I'm Gil the Vlogsmith, and I will be playing Renar, the Drow Bard.
I hope you really have that hat to keep the sun off, though.
Yeah, makes sense.
I put ice on here. Yeah.
One thing that I want to say before I give it back to you, Scratticus, this will be a level 20 campaign, so high level. So any of your donations, your attempts to alter the flow of events will have a magnified impact on this particular power level. Yes. Also, yes, I need that hat. I need to be buried in that hat. Yes.
Oh man, I didn't get the cool hat memo. Oh.
I'm sorry. I all of my cool hats are within arm's reach. So, today you all know me. Today I'm playing Federico Espinosa. My first name means peaceful because I believe all assassinations should end peacefully. I think that's everyone. Everyone, donate, do the thing. Let's hit big money. And hey, BDave, let's take it away.
You all find yourself in darkness and cold. Mud is clinging to your backs and your hands, and you feel like the odd trickle of water on your face from somewhere. And off in the distance, you hear something that's screaming. And you hear... and the earth rumbles. Boom! What would you all like to do?
We're in darkness, yeah?
As you open your eyes, it starts to fade in, and you can see a haze of fog, which at first you're like, it's winter, but this doesn't seem right. But it's not just fog, it's the smoke of cannons obscuring your vision.
Not again. Is anyone else here? I'm gonna yell out.
Do I hear that?
You do, and as you all look around, you do see 4 figures kind of like scrambling through the mud. What does Renar look like?
Renar is got a short silver-haired cut. He wears obviously this hat because it's stylish, and he's got a dark purple clothing, very much like that Strahd motif going on. He's got grayish skin and lavender eyes, and he is bewildered as hell right now.
And what does Ellie look like?
Yeah, so Ellie is kind of standing up. You can't really see the mud like differentiated from like all the oil and like burns all over her coveralls that she wears, but you see like kind of this shock of like orange flame-like hair poking up from goggles that are way too big for her face. And somewhere in the mud, there's also something very large moving behind her as it kind of stands up on its little crab legs, and you see blinking lights go up as this machine stands up from behind her, and she's kind of like swinging a hammer around that's sort of glowing with fire as she's kind of looking at her surroundings.
All of you, give me a DC 17 wisdom save.
Ooh.
Natural 16s, so I'm gonna assume
Oh
that's...
boy,
So
22, like like being
Also,
a cleric.
I will tell you, I have a house rule at my table that a 20 always succeeds and a 1 always fails. Doesn't
Nice.
matter, even on skill checks.
Nice.
Woof.
Kivo?
21.
21, and Federico.
I'm sorry, I am
Oh.
muted. The cat caught
Yeah.
my tongue. 24.
All of you feel just a primal chill sort of like move through you down to the very core of your being that you kind of like steel yourself against, but something terrifying is very nearby.
Okay, well, maybe we should move forward and see what's going on. We're clearly here for some kind of reason, so onward into the darkness, right? That's what I always say. Okay, and I start
Is there
walking.
structure nearby?
Give me your perception check.
All right.
All of you can give me perception checks. And what does Kivo look like?
Ooh, 4.
She looks like she kind of was born in the mud. She wears it well. She's just wiping it off, but she doesn't mind. She's got long ponytail, a long green-haired ponytail, and she's wearing rough clothes, and she's got a massive sword. Just like, all right.
I rolled a
Whatever, I
4
guess.
plus 14, 18.
All right, 18.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. What
9
is
plus 15 is 24.
what does Federico look like? Down in the
Federico-
mud and goop and rain.
Federico wears like loose chain. You know, he started with the thick chain and it didn't work very well with the fire. Yeah, and for a much looser chain, so we could go for some more designer material kind of between and stuff. And he does not look happy at all. He looks kind of leopard-like, but like gray leopard, and he's trying to lick mud off his fur currently whilst walking.
Ugh,
buddy.
it tastes terrible.
Yeah.
Yes. Did anyone get above that 24 for your perception?
Oh.
You see off in the distance what would be behind you, maybe a half mile away. You can just barely make out ramparts of some sort, of a high wall around something that you can't quite see in the mist and rain. And off in the distance, about maybe 100 feet away from you, you see a large pair of glowing red eyes, roughly
perhaps-
50 feet up in the air.
Perhaps that individual can shed some light on our current situation.
Oh no, let's not talk with that. No.
No.
I begin prestidigitation
not?
on myself just to kind of clean up the mud. I
Mhm.
see Federico as well, kind of looking at his mud, and I'll just kind of send a few spells his way to clean himself up.
Oh, thank you.
You
Got a
see
1.
around the two of them, a 1 on your perception?
Do I see anything?
No, you've successfully rolled to disbelieve. This is a weird dream. Like, you probably should have stopped after that third flagon of ale last night. Like, you knew you should, but it's no, none of this is even happening, Kivo. You're like,
I'm just gonna go home. This seems fine.
you all see around standing there, both Renar and Federico are just like, and the mud just sort of like flies off of them, and they look very crisp and beautiful. even though they are still wet because rain is still falling intermittently, but they are not dirty.
Well, that seems a waste of magic, but on we go. Keep walking in this mud.
Please,
Nice,
fashion is
like-
never a waste of magic.
I'm like slopping through mud, like happily. I'm like 3 feet tall, so it's just like up in my business.
As you all move forward, you see these eyes sort of come towards you also, and you very much hear as whatever this is coming closer to you. In every step you take towards it, you feel this like clawing fear kind of increasing in your heart, but you're like, no, it's like, I'm a hero. Like, wait, am I a hero? Like, what am I even doing here? And it occurs to you all, you don't know these people.
Yeah, okay. All of a sudden, it occurs to Eliwick for the first time that this might be a bad situation. She was like having a good time, this is interesting. And she's gonna kind of like touch her own like face and just cast a little death ward just on herself.
As one does. As
just,
one does.
All of a sudden, just, are you perhaps battle-capable individuals? Ellie is gonna spin around to look at everybody appraisingly.
Battle-capable is a term I don't like to use lightly, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I just get a bad feeling about this. Not all of you.
Please, I have never dueled a person. That is true.
Okay, well, that's great. Hey, Krusty! And I'm gonna have my little, like apparatus thing come over towards me, and I'm gonna, like, kind of scramble on top of it. Not get inside, but just in case I need to move quickly.
You all hear shook, shook, shook. And over your head, you see flaming spheres, like, explode all in front of you, and you hear something horrible. And as the flames explode, it is illuminated for a brief moment where you see literally the stuff of nightmares. It looks something like a huge dinosaur. It's 50 feet tall, 70 feet long, and almost impossibly huge. It is covered in spikes and shards, and it's got fingers that come down to cruel claws and almost impossibly long teeth. All of you can give me either history or arcana checks to see if you know what this is.
Oh, boy.
14.
Only a 16 for Ellie.
17.
You're like, it's a big old chicken bird.
Weird. It looks kind of cool.
What were the options
Can we
again?
eat it?
Arcana or history?
Ah, yes. I have rolled a 4.
Again, you're like, it's why is this something you would know about? Like, no one's ever put out a contract on it. It's not it's never been on your radar. How about Kivo?
A 13.
Nope.
Well,
No.
yeah, no.
Nope. It is just an almost impossibly huge, nightmarish creature that is very much still coming your direction. It just took catapults in the face and seems basically just mad about it.
Maybe if we go back to sleep, it will just go away.
Does it look like Kivo has a head wound? Ellie's just gonna give a quick assessment.
Nope.
Yeah, like,
She's intact. She's filthy, but she seems
okay.
unharmed.
All right. Sure, buddy. Okay.
Perhaps we should do a 180 and run away.
Yes. I second
Yeah.
that motion. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sort of into that. Maybe we should head towards the big structure with walls. That might be advantageous.
It's behind the thing, right?
It is opposite directions. There's creature, you guys, structure.
Oh,
You are between it and the structure.
I think
Structure.
behind walls sounds
Yeah,
great to
but
me.
When we tell other people about this, let's tell them that we made a tactical retreat, not that we ran away. We do not want to soil a Let's run.
Yeah. I want to run. On my giant crab thing.
Does everyone decide to turn and beat feet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As you do, a huge hand comes down right where you all just were and like rakes a huge amount of mud out and then lashes out for you also, Ellie, just missing. And as you all turn and are running, this thing comes forward and is running after you also. Like, it is astonishingly fast for how big it is.
I will cast Fly at a 6th level, and I'm going to target everyone that is near me, all 4 of us.
Very cool.
Okay. What does that give you for your fly speed?
It just gives us, I believe, 60 feet during per round.
So you all immediately are like, whew, and you feel like you're going faster than it can go until its mouth slams down on you, Renar. What is your AC?
You're talking me?
Yo, yes.
8.
18. It very much bites you, and give me an athletics/grapple check.
Oh boy. Natural 4 plus athletics plus 5. So 9.
You are very much caught in its mouth and restrained.
Crap.
So you all very much, he's like, yes, no, let's go, yeah. But you can hear that he's still in its mouth.
Oh no. I would, okay, Ellie's like,
Actually,
oh god. Oh yeah.
All of you give me initiative.
Okay, yeah.
That's probably for the best.
That feels about right, yeah. Oh no.
Now, I've never really heard of anyone having disadvantage on initiative, but I feel like me being stuck inside this guy's mouth.
You can do things in its mouth. That's fine. And for the record, if you
3 plus whatever the heck I've got, so
for the record, if it had messed with that bite or you'd escaped that grapple, I was prepared to let you get away, but the fates were not. So, speaking of fate, don't forget, audience, you all can donate. To
Please
Twist
help
This
us,
however you
audience.
like.
Hey, gang.
Just for the record, none of them seem to know this, but you in the audience, you internet, have a much higher knowledge, nature, history, and arcana skills.
Yeah.
They are in fact doing battle with the Tarrasque, an iconic, legendary creature of destruction, which now they will be fully equipped, whoever survives, to tell the story of after this.
Yeah, please look at the stat block, then help.
Yeah, you're like, look at the stat block, assist accordingly. I'm just looking for its initiative modifier. I apologize. I'll come back to it. All right, so what did you get, Federico?
28.
All right, Ellie?
I got a 3.
You also successfully rolling to disbelieve. Kiva?
What?
14.
Renar.
Oh, I got 7.
All right.
9, right? Plus 6. 9.
You know what, Ellie? Going last is like just going first in the second round.
That's a good way to think about it. Thanks, boss.
All right. Let's see, one way or another. Okay. All right. Federico, you are first.
Yes, indeed. I would like to. I will not leave my friend. It is tempting to dash, double dash, and freelance agility away, but I will not do that to my newfound friend who cleaned me in the mud just seconds ago. Instead, I will attack them with my magical rapier.
All right. Go for it.
Would a 24 hit?
Let's see. Normally, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wait, maybe. Actually, it does not.
Oh, heck.
A 24 is not enough to hit it.
Heck!
What?
Hang on a second. Look at that thing, the assassinate thing. You have advantage on attack rolls. Has it taken a turn in combat yet? Does it grapple count?
I will give you your assassinate advantage.
Will a 26 hit?
A 26 will hit.
Yes!
Okay. Oh, no.
I'm like, if a 26 won't run, yes, no, just flee.
All right, yes, I am going to put this into that dice calculator because as an assassin, my first hit will be a critical hit.
I tell you roll it, and you just tell me when you have the number.
Oh, sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack.
You can do all of those things. It, however, Renar.
10s.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 10. Wait, how many dice do you have to roll for that? By the way, just for the sake of people knowing.
2d8 plus 6, plus 20d6.
Yeah. Yep.
And then,
level 20.
That's still not enough, guys. Just so you know.
Well, you say that, but then the other feat that I got at level 17 is Death Strike. I assume it accounts to a critical hit because it's kind of the same thing. No matter what I do here, if it fails a con saving throw of DC 18, I can double this damage as well.
Well, let's see. It passes that con save.
Yeah.
So just a casual 81
After
damage.
you all, for the record there, Renar, that was 36 points of damage when it bit you.
Ah.
And you all hear, this is technically after Federico does what he does, you all hear and you have been swallowed, Renar.
Oh. Welcome to the first 45 minutes. Oh,
you
my
are not.
God.
You are not instantly dead. You do suffer some significant penalties, but you are not dead. You can still act, but like you're hating life right now in the belly of the Tarrasque.
Suddenly, my 81 piercing damage does not seem enough. Slashing might be better.
Let's see. All right. You are attacking with a magical weapon, correct?
I am, yes.
81 points of damage.
81 points of damage. You say you passed the con save, so I do not get to double it to 162.
Yes, it did. It did, because you said it needed to pass 18, correct?
Yes.
I actually got 18 on the die, like before any of its modifiers, so it definitely, all right, 81, all right, I am keeping track. We're doing this by the book over here. Okay, it is actually the Tarrasque's turn, because it did that with its legendary action.
Yum.
Let's see. Because I am merciful, so you, Renar, will take 56 acid damage inside of its stomach.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
On a scale of 1 to 123, I'm at a 31.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Renar.
Yeah.
It is going to hit, honestly, all of you. It will bite Federico for 36 points of damage. And you also give me an athletics save.
And I can't use acrobatics?
I'll give you acrobatics.
I appreciate
You're trying
it
to
so
escape
much.
the grapple. Yes.
Oh, that's going to be an 18.
That you are also grappled in its mouth. It has now gotten you and is holding you. It will claw Kiva for 28. It will claw Ellie for 28. And you know what? I'm not, again, because this is a charitable event, I won't have it automatically try and swallow Federico. So yeah, there you go. That's it. A bite and 2 claws. That is all the Tarrasque is going to do.
Slashing?
That is slashing. Yeah, so that's not counting any form of mitigation you might have. It outputs 28.
All right.
So
Your girl looks fine.
I feel like this is the wrong question to ask.
I mean, one person's already been swallowed, a second person's about to be swallowed. So
Oh
fine.
yeah, Ellie looks pretty compared to the rest.
Do I
You know
take-
what? Actually, hang on. Let me read 1 second here, you know. Oh no. You have to fight your way out, Renar. I was again going to give you a shot to have Federico's damage free you, but no, you have to free yourself from it. So it is now Kivo's turn. After Kivo's gonna be Renar, so you can start thinking what you're gonna do. But Kivo, you witnessed this. The drow is gone. the tabaxi is heading that direction. What would you like to
You and me, buddy. I would like to rage. I'm mad. And just look at it like you dropped that. You spit that out.
you give me that tabaxi.
And then okay, so rage and then roll 19
to hit.
to hit it. Yeah, with
That is not enough to hit it.
It's right here. Okay. I'm trying to see if I have any plus numbers, but I think that was plus on my numbers. Yeah.
Here, let me take a quick look at your sheet there. You well, you're plus 11 to hit. Did you already account for that?
No, I didn't add that many numbers. Okay, so that's
No, those are important numbers. Yeah.
Awkward Cassidy, thank you so much for the $50 donation. You can give one of us an automatic success, and nat 20, you just let us know who in chat.
Ooh, oh, thank you.
You're like, let us know who it is.
Let
Maybe
us
it's
know
one
who
of the
it
swallowed
is.
people.
Swallowed.
It's just, you know.
Oh my gosh.
You know. Hey, I'll sweeten the pot. If somebody gives it to one of the swallowed people, I will let them get out from
Oh my gosh.
from the Tarrasque. Because mechanically, the way it works, just not to be too meta, you have to inflict a certain amount of damage on the inside, and then it might spit you out, but it might not. So, yeah, you're a spicy meatball. Yes, evil.
So then plus 11, it's a 22.
That is still not enough to hit it.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Sorry, girl, it went to me.
But I will tell you that plus 11, that is just what I'm reading on your sheet. That is not accounting for any rage bonuses or anything else you might have. That is just pure class and skill. So
Be a 23 with my
I do not have an encyclopedic knowledge of high level barbarians. You need a 25 to hit it.
I think it's just another plus 1 with the weapon in there.
Your axe smashes into it, and just its scales are just like they're made out of a material that you've never witnessed before. It's unlike anything you've ever seen. Clang. Renar.
Okay.
Inside the belly of the... So you've got some significant penalties inside of the Tarrasque.
You bet.
You are both blinded and restrained.
Restrained. Great. Do I know that Federico has also been swallowed? Have I heard the maybe potentially?
Yeah, I'll say you very much hear a cat like echoing down the Tarrasque's esophagus. Yes.
Do I see maybe a foot kind of heading my direction that I could potentially reach up?
No, because you are expressly blinded, and the Tarrasque is 50 feet tall. I mean, you're 40 feet away from it.
It's a long esophagus.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm gonna do. I can only do one of two things, and one of them depended on if I could at least feel Federico. You know, I'll try to do that. I'll still try to feel.
Well, what is it that you were trying to accomplish?
I want to get out, and I want a dimension door out. But I'm willing to take one, or I can take one willing creature. So I'm going to try to just...
I would say you can dimension door yourself out. You cannot dimension door him out, unless you try and dimension door back into its mouth to try and find a way out of its mouth. But that is, shall we say, a high stakes gamble.
Yep.
So you can save you cannot save him with this. Unless you choose to gamble to see if he gets swallowed and then dimension door you both out next turn, but you will be subjected to more damage from the animal.
Yeah, what was that?
You're actively burning and being...
Yeah, no.
You're actively being digested.
Yeah. What I will do is I will, before I dimension door out, I will drop a bunch of little ball bearings in his gullet. And I'll pop myself out.
Dimension door?
Yep. And I'm so I first of all, I have to make a wisdom check to see if I still hold the concentration on fly. So there's that.
Okay.
Because I took 80 some odd damage, but I don't think I can make that.
Theoretically, I don't know that any of you are actually flying right now. I mean, he said it, but I mean, are any of you
as far as concentration goes, though?
Sure.
Although I don't think there's enough I could roll that.
You can roll a 20.
All right, I'll try rolling. 4, no.
So outside, all of you were like, back into the mud. Yep. Okay.
Okay. I dimension door above him, hoping that I could fly, but not realizing now that I can't. And I assume I'm gonna kind of like land on him at some point.
You could land. Is that your intention to end up on
Not
its
really,
scaly,
but
spiny back?
I was hoping to fly out, realizing not that I can't. So
comedic though it may be, you would know your concentration broke. You would know that because
right.
you cast the spell. So I will.
500 feet in front of it, basically out and yep.
Towards the town and the walls, or away from the town and the walls?
Towards the town and the walls.
Okay. You appear out in the rain and mud, and you very much see this creature doing battle with these other heroes here.
All right.
And when you appear, it dashes towards you. Boom, 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 boom. And you all see it like take off straight towards him.
Why me?
Because you a snack.
Anyone who knows me knows I deeply hate the concept of an attack of opportunity. I think it's the worst rule ever. However, this would trigger one from Ellie and Kivo. So you guys can get a swing at it as it yeets away.
I will try.
Mm-hmm. So you can roll it.
Ooh, let's see. I might actually be able to hit it. Yes, with a 26.
That does hit it.
Yay. Okay.
And you can any moves you can do as a reaction, any of those things can be applied to this. Kivo, what did you get?
I mean, I rolled a 2, so even plus numbers, I don't think
that's dramatic swing. Like it's kind of like a tornado of an axe spinning there. Yes.
Oh,
so though.
Yes,
I actually forgot. I have a Warcaster, so I'm going to use this opportunity to do a Word of Radiance on this bad boy. Could I get him to make a Constitution saving throw for me?
What kind of spell is that? Is it a line or it does not require ranged attack, correct?
Correct.
Okay. What does he need to beat?
A 19.
He beats that.
Okay, nothing happens. I'm like divinity. Oh no! Oh my God! No. Okay, I get it.
As the toes like land right between you as it like takes off.
Not into God. All right, that's what it is.
You all hear. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm like, go guards of the city. You all hear the again, and 2 of the bolts basically like catch it flush, like actually like stop it. The city defenders rolled 2 20s, hitting it with catapults.
Hey, yeah.
They basically like double tap it between the eyes with catapults. Boom,
NPC.
bang. Yeah, which is a very rough ride, Federico, inside of its mouth, by the way. You've got full cover from it, but it's it's awful. It's awful. It's hot and stinky in here. Yes. And I will let them inflict some damage on it because they are fighting as well. But now, Ellie, it is your turn.
Okay, sweet. So this thing is running towards Renar. So I'm gonna want to be I don't want to be close to it. I want to be maybe kind of run around to the other side of it. So like I could run in 30 feet if I wanted to hit it. Mm-hmm. Is sort of what I'm going for, and I'm like scuttling again on my apparatus as I'm doing so. And then I am going to burn a 6th level spell slot to cast Spirit Guardians around myself. So you see like these flaming eruptions of the forge and like anvils and like tools start to spin like around Ellie as she's like chasing after this thing, holding her hammer high.
So it only moved 20 feet because it's its legendary action. It can move half. Huh. So you can catch, like, it's like hightailing it and then get shot in the face. So I mean, you can
nice.
You can reach it pretty quickly.
Let's say I want to get within 15 feet of it, since that is my Spirit Guardian's range.
I would say you accomplished that goal. Yes.
Excellent. All right, then I need it to go ahead and make a what kind of save is that? That is a. Why can't I see it? Oh, wisdom saving throw.
What does it need to beat?
A 19.
I rolled low. Your odds are good. It does not save. So what happens?
Very good. Okay, so I'm going to roll 68 radiant damage here.
After this, we will be back around to the top, Federico. So it will be your turn. And having witnessed what happened to Renar, you're pretty sure it's going to try and swallow you when it can.
Oh boy. All right, so it is going to take 25 points of radiant damage
Okay.
as this happens. And then the spell just keeps spinning around me, so every time it tries to hit me or move closer, it's going to have to take that damage again.
I would like you to know that it had advantage on that save, and I rolled a 2 and a 4. So
Yay!
your God's coming through for you here,
Got
Ellie.
it.
Like I mean,
Get him on team.
yeah, it's like the Forge wants this to happen.
Oh, thank you, old Carl Glitter Gold.
We are at the top of round 2, Federico.
You're welcome.
Right. So Federico in the mouth, blind, right? Can hear.
In the mouth, you are only grappled. You are not blind yet until it swallows you.
Okay.
You are grappled and you are restrained.
I am restrained as well. That does not sound nice.
Yeah.
Well, I realize that I am restrained in here, and I look at the teeth, and I think, no. So I'm going to head towards the back. I will be burning a nat 20. That's why I am so confident in doing this. I'm going to head towards the back, and I'm going to try and climb up the tonsils and out the nose where there are no teeth.
I'm going to allow this because how could I not? But I do need you to make a wisdom save to see how skeeved you are by the act of passing through the Tarrasque's nasal passages.
I mean,
because they are gross. It is going to work. But to what extent are you yourself traumatized by this?
So I have slippery mind, which gives me proficiency in wisdom saving throws, but I'm going to choose to fail. I am disgusting. I am failing this roll. However, as I leave the nostril, dash, bonus action dash, feline agility, get away as far as I can.
Yes. Full Wile E. Coyote swim through the air off of his head. Yes. Very much covered in some things that you never want to see again. You've never been so happy for a rainy day, Federico, as now. Just like, yeah, it is terrible. And it is now the Tarrasque's turn. Hold on. It swings at you, Federico. Ooh, actually, again, realistically, honestly, it's going to hit all of you once again.
Is it starting its turn in my space?
Yes, it has not moved yet.
Okay, then it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or get pegged again by my flying toolkit.
What was it needed to beat?
19 wisdom.
It does make it this time. I got a 19 on the die.
All right, so it'll take 11 after being halved.
Okay, let me make a note of that. Yes, it has not moved yet. It claws Federico for 28. It claws Ellie for 28.
Uncanny dodge.
It gouges Kiva with its horns for 32. And whips and hits Renar with its tail for 24.
Wait, I'm 500 feet away.
Oh, yes, you are 500 feet away. It ran towards you, but it didn't get to you yet. That is true.
Oh my
it does
God.
not whip you.
His tail is 500 feet.
Instead, it's going to whip one of your friends again instead. So it's going to whip Kivo for 24. In howling and Tarrasque rage.
How we doing, folks?
And then start moving again. So it is it is like boom, boom, boom. Ah! Boom, boom.
Oh my gosh.
Coming towards the city.
That has it at disadvantage on attack rolls against me?
All attack rolls are disadvantage?
When you wear the Cloak of Displacement, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, unless it hits me, and then it doesn't work again until the start of my next turn.
It would have hit. I rolled a second time. It would have hit a. It's got significant to hit bonuses. So
I believe you.
I'm like, barring something unusual, it's kind of going to hit every time it swings. All right, that is the Tarrasque turn, and it is trying to. It's still trying to do its move. All right. Which again, I will give you all your attack of opportunity as it tries to get away from you. It's pretty fast.
Excellent.
I have Sentinel. You're going to.
Oh, you're gonna lock it down? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I realize we didn't say this before, but was it your intent to, when you hit it the first time, to lock it down?
No.
Okay.
Is it only on opportunity attacks?
Maybe. I haven't rolled a character with Sentinel in quite some time.
You
let me know.
It enters your space.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be an opportunity.
Right.
So, when you hit a creature with opportunity attacks, there's the thing here. So only an opportunity attacks, I think. 13.
Okay. 13 or 30?
3-0.
That is enough to hit it.
And are my friends within 5 feet?
They are.
Perfect. This is very good.
Yay.
Yes. And is your intention to lock it down?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a rock.
Oh, good.
So
Keep it here.
what weapon are you going to attack it with?
Again, my 9 life stealer. If long shot, if its health happens to be less than 100, it will instantly die. I doubt it.
It is not currently less than 100 hit points. At some point it will be, but that time is not now. Yes.
58 points of piercing damage.
And describe to me how you lock it down.
So I'm going to get it right between the toes. Right in the hangnail. Right in between the nail and the... It's going to have so much pain it cannot even think about walking.
Yes, it is in pain and very angry. Yes.
We've all felt that.
Yes,
Okay.
we have. We're like Tarrasque, same. It will be Kivo, and then after that, Renar.
Oh, sorry. With my opportunity attack, I'm
yes.
I'm gonna bust a sacred flame out. DC 19 dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, hold on. This is not a line spell, correct?
Correct.
Ooh, he got a natural 20.
No, I'm like, okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
The Tarrasque is very spry. It's like it goes from like out of whoa.
I'm like, no.
Yeah. As your beam goes hurtling past it.
Ellie's
yes.
like, okay.
Kiva, did you swing at it?
Yeah. I got a 24.
Same thing. You're like it like the axe is like biting deeply into the scales, but it is not penetrating. Yes.
I'm gonna go
Although
into
now it is
offensive
actually your
range.
turn, Kivo.
Yeah.
That was just the opportunity attack. Now you get to like do what you do.
That's worse. And I was gonna go into a frenzied rage because I'm sick of the shenanigans.
Okay.
That's it.
Catapults again come flying, but this time they missed badly because you could tell they were calibrated to it running. So when it like stopped, boom, bam, boom, 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 all over the place. Yeah, falling down. All right. After that, Renar, it is your turn.
All right, I'm still about 500 feet away from it. Looking at my friends not running away, I'm a little tense, but I'm gonna head back there. What I'll do is I'll dimension door, but I'll be about 120 feet away from it, off to the like right quarter, if you will. So not directly in the line of his normal stampede, but just kind of off to the side.
Right.
And that's essentially my turn. I will though give Bardic Inspiration to, let's see, who needs it most?
Probably keep
I'm gonna give it to Kivo. Yeah.
Yep.
Give it to Kivo. She's got some. She got the big blade. Hopefully that'll do something. So
Also, you can help Kivo Internet. You're not just helping Kivo. You're helping the children.
You're helping all of us and the children.
and also the children.
And also the children.
Help the disaster children and the actual
the real
children.
yes, exactly.
Ellie, your turn.
Okay, so now that we come to Ellie and like her like sacred magic isn't like doing great, she's like, oh no. But she's gonna try something again, and she's gonna summon her spiritual weapon. So as this happens, you see a giant floating multi-tool that appears made out of like holy radiant fire. It just starts like flipping out different like functions.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna cast this at 4th level. So
Did something happen?
Yeah,
Federico?
something big happened. We got $250 donation. Perhaps this radiant light could help us introduce a solar NPC to come to our aid.
Wow! Oh my gosh. An angel? Okay, I appeal. Carl!
Thank you for the raid also,
Hey,
Jess.
buddy. We could
Thank
really
you.
use some help here.
Ellie,
Yes.
You're like, hey, what exactly is your prayer?
I'm gonna go, hey, Garl, so I know it's been a while, and I did blow up your last temple, but I think you can respect that I was trying to make an improvement on Dynamite, and I know you're into that, buddy, so if you could, like, send something just really in clutch here, just, like, a little bit of help, I would super duper appreciate. Love, your best friend, Ellie.
I appreciate the fact that you're saying Garl. I'm aware that you're saying Garl, but I very much hear it in my voice. It's like, hi, Garl.
Hi, Garl.
Hello, help.
It's me, Ellie, your BFF.
From
Wow.
behind you,
Yeah.
you hear, and a ball of flame erupts in what looks like a giant man in worn leather coveralls. And a flaming hammer appears, and
Hey,
just
gang.
looks at you and just smiles, Ellie.
I give a big thumbs up.
You can control the Solar in combat.
Oh my gosh!
I just put the link in our chat there.
Heck yes!
You can even control it right now. Who did? Do we know?
It
Do we
was
have a name?
Sphinx Ralph. Thank you so much, Sphinx Ralph, coming in with that. I've been
you.
a supporter all day. I think
That
they've been
means
awake.
we broke 4K too, right?
Yeah, we've broken 4K.
Oh my gosh!
We've hit our stretch goal of 4K. Let's shoot for the moon. We've still got like nearly 2 hours. Let's go for 5K. Let's do it, everyone.
Let's go for 5K. All right. Since we broke 4K, I will give all of you an inspiration die. Or not an. Let me see. No. No, I can do better than this. I've just forgotten the word. I'm astonished by what just happened. Wait, hold on. Wait, hang on. Wait. Oh, woo. I hit the wrong button and almost left the chat. That would be bad. Hang on.
If the DM leaves, we all auto win, right?
That is not it. That is Rock's fall. Everyone dies. That's what that is.
No!
My headphones are wrapped around the ring light. I'm doing everything terrible.
I believe in you. Girl, look at our girl believes in you.
Yes, inspiration. I cannot actually hand you my inspiration coin, but you all have inspiration. So there you go. Since we did it.
I have one of those.
I'm like, right? You don't want to know what you have to do to get the soul coin. But yes,
no.
all of you. Inspiration. Yes. Okay. And yes, what does the solar do when it arrives?
Yes, amazing. So I think first it's gonna. So how do you want me to handle its legendary actions? Just all in one turn with its normal actions, or?
You can do it. Well, it's theoretically it's after someone else acts. So yeah.
Okay.
Whenever.
All right. Okay. Then I will stick with that, and let's go ahead and do a slaying longbow. Or wait, great sword, flying sword. Oh my gosh, this is wild, y'all. Okay.
Solars are dope.
Who looks very, very hurt right now?
Renar is very, very hurt.
Okay. So I think the Solar.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, Renar was half eaten and then half digested. Yeah. Like
is Renar within 300 feet of the Solar?
He is.
Okay, great. The Solar is just gonna like fly on these like amazing wings of like metal and fire, and get to you and like kind of hover down by you and reach out a hand. And it's gonna use their healing touch. So you go ahead and regain 40 points of healing as this happens.
Also, Gil, I feel like this is your actual origin story. You were like, I did not know of the god of the forge.
Now you do. He's very cool.
So I accidentally killed myself here by pushing negative 40.
The internet is cruel.
Thank you very much, Anonymous Cheerer. But please be aware, subs and bits will not support the charity. If you want to support the charity, please type / St. Jude in the chat. Thank you.
Oh, yes. All right.
And was that it for you, Ellie?
So that was the Solar. But Ellie was summoning. Does she still get a turn, or was that kind of her action to summon this?
I thought you cast something.
Spiritual weapon, yes. So I have to go ahead and try and hit with that real quick. We know how this works. Plus 11. I hope it's enough. Okay. Nope, that will not hit it. But then I do get to hit with my normal sword. So that was a bonus action. So I'm gonna come up and try and whap this thing with my hammer. Nope. just a big
Blang.
nubs. Ellie's
realize-
just like, I'm looking at the solar like,
Yeah.
gang! I'm not paying attention at all to what's happening. I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, this is a thing. It's literally divine intervention. Literally divine intervention.
So good.
All right, we are back around to the top with Federico. Actually, well, hang on. Let's see.
So
Again, a lot of ill-fated catapult fire is going off all over the place. And yes, we're to the top of round 3 with Federico. Actually, we're not.
Oh.
Hold on. The Tarrasque had its legendary action left. Let's see. If it... Ooh. It bites into the solar.
Rude boy.
And the
Sentinel
two of them
attack.
are...
Sentinel attack. When a creature within 5 feet of you can make an attack against a target other than you. I'll do this afterwards because I've just realized it doesn't interrupt the attack. So do the attack and then I'm going to hit you with my reaction. I tell you what for.
Wait. Yes, yeah, okay, because you sentineled him on an attack of opportunity before. Okay, all right, okay.
And this is legendary, not his action, right?
It
Yes,
doesn't
that is
interrupt
his
the attack.
legendary.
It doesn't interrupt the attack.
Yes.
I got excited. It doesn't.
No, you roll to see if you hit, because then it is your turn, so you can do both. We'll see. So yes, it very much has the solar half in its mouth now. That is
I'm
wrestling with
very-
it. So
fairly-
it passed the grapple check, so it is not trapped in its mouth, but it is bitten.
I fear I already know that a 17 on my reaction does not hit,
That is not enough.
but
But you were very
on my
brave.
actual action though, on my turn.
Ellie, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, sorry, the solar is mad, so it's gonna do a searing burst as its legendary action. So I need you to make a DC 23 dexterity saving throw.
Is the
Tarrasque
sword grappled?
It passed the grapple check, so it was bitten, but it was bitten but not grappled. Although no, I super would have swallowed the solar. Do not test me. It did take the solar did take 36 points from the bite.
Okay.
The Tarrasque did not pass that dexterity save. So what happens?
Okay, so you would be taking 14 fire damage, but I don't think that. 14 fire damage and 14 radiant damage on a failed save as it like bursts it with divine energy. It's just like divine backslap.
You notice it sort of flinches, but it does not burn.
Okay, so but the 14 radiant, does that seem to do anything?
It looks very unhappy.
Okay, good. Whew. Right,
Yes,
it did
it looks very unhappy. Yes, sorry, Federico, the top of round 3. Your actual turn now.
27 hits.
That is enough.
With the worst 26 roll of my life, I only do 44 points of damage.
Oh.
You realize, like, you're starting to, like, crack it. Like, I mean, it's bleeding. You have injured it.
I'm going to get this nail off!
Keep working on that nail.
Yeah, you're gonna make a canoe out of a Tarrasque. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It will sell for quite a bit at market. It tail swipes you. Sorry. Yes, it tail swipes you, Federico, for 24 points of damage, and give me a DC 20 strength check.
Ooh. With my ginormous -1, I'm fishing for 20s here. No. No.
You all see Federico's like, ha! And this creature roars and pow! He is knocked flat. You are prone. And will have to use a movement action to get up before you do other things. Until then, you will be prone. It is now actually the Tarrasque's turn, and you have angried it up, Federico.
Is it still in my space?
Yes.
Wisdom 19 saving throw.
All right. I do not believe it succeeds.
And
It does
that will
not.
be 23 points of radiant damage as holy tools from my garage. Smack it in the face. Or the foot, more appropriately. Right in the ankle
It smashes down on Federico with an especially cruel claw attack because it got a 20. for 56 points of damage.
Oh, okay. I'm going to. No more Sentinel stuff. Uncanny dodge reaction.
I'm like, how you looking over there, Federico?
I mean, I'm looking surprisingly good.
It tries to claw. Actually, honestly, it kind of can't miss on you guys. That's it. Rolls a 1. It horns the Solar for 32 points of damage on the Solar.
Owie.
And-
This counts as magical attacks, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
And claws Ellie and Kiva for 28 each.
Ow!
Give me a DC 17 save. Well, actually, I'll roll it for the Solar. I mean, it's going to make it. I'm pretty sure it did. It entered its frightful presence, and it never actually rolled for it. Wouldn't that be great? The god's like, go help! Yeah! Whoa!
Yes! Oh no! Oh no! No, thank you.
That is not what I signed up for. No, the Solar made it save against the frightful presence. Okay. It is Kivo's time, and after that, it will be you again, Renar.
Kivo rolled good this time. She got a 20, nat 20.
Also,
Yes.
you have Bardic Inspiration to use.
Yeah, you don't have to on your nat 20, but yes, you do have it. Yeah, you were given Bardic Inspiration. But yes, natural 20 is, of course, enough to hit it.
Oh, awesome. And then I rolled for damage, and that's 43.
43.
You behave, little lady.
You know, the Tarrasque is reconsidering its life choices. That is true. It is. And Renar. Oh, was that it, Kipo?
Yeah.
Okay. You only have 1 attack?
No, I have 2, but I rolled for the other one and I missed.
No
But
problem.
you still have the D12 inspiration, so in case that brings it up. Yep.
Yeah.
D12?
Would you have been within 12 if you choose to use it? You don't have to, but you have it.
Yeah, I was 1 away
Yeah.
Mm.
from hitting
Oh,
it.
then
Oh,
yeah.
well then, yeah, it would definitely be another hit. Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, that's not.
Finally, the bard does something.
Haha!
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Awkward Cassidy has just donated $500. Now that is to introduce boss monster to oppose us. They haven't specified anything, so I guess it's DM's choice unless we see something from him in the chat in the next couple of minutes.
The Tarrasque vomits out another. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
We're
This
getting Planet of the
Tarrasqueception.
Tarrasques up in here.
You know what? You know what, internet?
No.
I'll let you guys decide. I know what I'll do. So if you're not sure, feel free to leave it to me. But yeah. No, you decide. You know what? Hey,
Doubling-
Awkward Cassidy. Hey, Awkward Cassidy. You look at what people are suggesting in chat. You decide what you want to see. If you want to hand it to me, I'll do something terrible. It's cool. There is no wrong answer. They're level 20. You cannot hit them hard enough. Okay, it's fine.
You
The word
can.
from Awkward
Oh yes, you
Cassidy.
can.
The word from Awkward Cassidy in chat is your choice, BDave.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
handing
it's my
it to
choice?
you. Yep.
No, keep going. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, don't worry about it. Okay, so, yes, Renar. You said the second hit with the inspiration was enough to hit, right, Kibo?
Yeah, so that was 16. I mean,
16 more points.
Yeah, to hit. Yeah, or not to hit, but for the damage. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of damage is that?
I believe it's slashing. Slashing.
Okay. Cool. No, I'm just keeping track of that because it's got resistance against some things. It's got advantage against some things. Okay. And it is your time, Renar.
I'm gonna cast slow on it, and
Nice.
I am. It's a Wisdom saving throw of 17.
Okay. It passed. So.
Lucky. I'm gonna use
You.
lucky on it.
Oh, you're gonna use lucky on make it reroll.
Yep.
So here's all right. So here's literally what happens. So it rolls a 1, and you see it begin to like visibly like slow down, like even as it's like chewing on the solar and everything, and then it just looks at you and it just speeds up again. Just.
All right, that's one down.
Yep.
I
It's
don't
just,
even know how many things, how many legendary, resistances this thing's All right, good.
You
cool.
do not know.
Cool. That's it. That's all I can do. It hasn't moved yet, correct?
No, because as of this exact second, it couldn't.
Okay. I'm done. Next player.
I think my Solar is going to use a legendary action to teleport. So what this thing was hitting it, so it's right up in its business.
No, it's like, and it's because it got bitten. It's right there.
Legendary action. It's going to try and Searing Burst again. So DC 23 Dexterity saving throw.
It does not make it.
Okay. So then it is going to take. That's going to be 18 points of radiant damage.
Okay. And then it is actually Ellie's turn.
Ah, sweet. Oh, shoot. So would my Solar go after me, I guess?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so Ellie is like gonna look around at the battlefield and be like, oh man, I feel like something really bad is gonna happen. I don't know why.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling. So I am gonna go ahead and pop off my level 9 mass cure wounds here. So I'm gonna heal 700 points of damage around to all of my people. So everybody shout out what you need back, and I'm gonna do some quick math.
Narrator voice, you will need it.
Yeah.
I need 66.
Okay, so 66 to Federico.
44.
Okay, so 44 to Renard. Kiva, what do you need?
100. No, I did I do that wrong? 106?
Points
right?
back? Okay.
Yeah.
Then take 106 points, and I'm gonna give everything back to my Solar, and then I'm gonna take the rest for Ellie. Okay. So everybody's healed back up to full.
Good.
I'm like, and I'm like, hey, Garl, I really appreciate the Solar, but if you could just give us all a little bit, just a little bit of fire to get through this. Thank you. God bless. Just as I point at all my companions.
And you see, like, from the heavens, like little bursts of flame, go out, and you all feel restored by the extreme power of the faith and devotion of this tiny cleric.
I think it looks like a shower of gold, obviously.
Yes.
Gold glitter on everything.
Definitely sparkles.
Yes.
And when you do this, you hear a woman's voice say, "Oh, that's so beautiful. You call upon your gods in your moments of weakness." And you see what looks like a beautiful woman. She's got long, jet black hair and beautiful brown skin and eyes that curve upwards, almost like a tabaxi's, but not quite. And she almost seems to glide when she walks, and she's just standing next to the Tarrasque. And she's like, I hadn't planned on revealing myself so soon. You all have yet to quite pass the test of my pet here, but I just wanted to give you one chance to beg for mercy.
Pardon
you all
me.
have never seen this woman before. Yeah.
Who
You have no
are
idea.
you? Can we?
Bonus action, beg for mercy.
Yeah. She says, "Oh, me? Oh, I'm death. I'm chaos. I brought you here to see if any of you were worthy of serving me. I've been impressed, but I've seen better. Unfortunately, Garl felt the need to interfere, so we're going to have to take things up a bit. Before we get started, would anyone like to go?"
To the restroom or
like a pretzel break or like a...
Where are we going?
I'll take that as a no. And she begins to change into a gargantuan creature of flame and shadow, a 5-headed dragon of the goddess Tiamat. And that's a good place for us to take a little break. So, Scratticus, how long are we breaking for?
About 5 minutes, long enough to grab a bio, grab a drink. Everyone stretch like we
didn't
will.
make it like this,
Why?
Internet. Awkward Cassidy made it like this for the children. For the
Of
children.
course, it's for the children.
Oh no! I love you, children.
For the
Oh
record,
my God.
I did beg for mercy.
Yeah. So we'll be back in like 5. Everything's fine.
This is
And
not
then-
fun.
It's fine.
Everything's on
Fine.
fire.
Yeah.
We'll see you in
we'll-
5.
Oh no.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a fantastic break. We certainly did. We'll hand straight back over to Dave. BDave. Don't kill us.
You know, again, I'd like the record to show, because it's important to me, I didn't make it like this. I mean,
didn't do this.
I am what I am. I feel like you knew when you invited me what this was. I feel like the internet knew what this was when we made this a donation-based hijinks pool. I'm just saying, I'm not the monster here. I just control the monsters here. And I still think we should sweeten the pot with a draw from the Decamini, really. What is required to get the draw from the Decamini for the record?
$100 per draw.
100 per draw. I'm just saying, maybe something great's gonna happen. Or maybe like death will show up.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Death for Tiamat.
It's like the history eraser, but maybe something bad, maybe something good. I guess we'll never know. Yeah. So, the ultimate evil has appeared. So all of you give me a DC 26 wisdom save.
Okay.
Remember, you've got your inspiration, or if you have any protections against fear, because it is a fear effect.
Oh, you're joking me.
Ooh.
Ellie got a 30.
Ellie's like, you just.
Ellie's like, wow, cleric.
Hey,
Level 20 cleric.
Garl showed up to help. You know what I mean? So you're like, come at me, Tiamat. Like, let's go.
Oh, it's a god fight you want, Tiamat? All right.
Yeah. Did anyone else get it?
No way,
I got 15.
Nope. That is not enough. Kivo?
13.
Same 15.
15? Nope.
13. Unlucky for some. Federico on the ground. Like, would someone please call a paladin?
So you all are frightened of Tiamat. You can make a save at the end of each of your turns to beat that 26 wisdom. Until such time, because you are frightened, you have disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls while you can see her, and you cannot move any closer to her. So, Ellie.
Yeah.
When attack rolls based off of me or things that
Period. Because you are, well, you mean like if you summon something?
Yeah.
Theoretically, if you summon something, it's got to see if it saves. Because I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to see what like a spiritual weapon or something. Depends on if you're controlling it or if it's got its own intelligence.
Yeah. Okay.
So Ellie, you're like, yay! I'm gonna win for Garl, and everybody.
Okay, go! And everybody like, wow, guys, where are you going?
Yeah. No. Everyone else, this is terrible.
Sweet.
That brings us to the top of round 4. I just need to check, and it will be your turn, Federico. I just need to check one thing. Yes.
Neither Ellie nor the Solar got their turn, or Ellie got her turn. The Solar didn't. So I just want them to real quick like do a big swing at the Tarrasque.
I thought the Solar sunbursted or
it was
whatever.
a legendary action.
Oh yes, then please do roll.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. I'm just like all the damage I can get here, BDave. Like, let's just. Solar got a natural 20 on its attack against the Tarrasque, which is very good because it's dealing an extra 68 radiant damage. So
that is very good.
Wow.
Significant damage. No, the Tarrasque is beat up. It is.
Shoot. So I'm gonna be rolling 16d6. 1 second.
Okay, well, just give me the number when you have it. And we are back around to the top with Federico.
Federico is going to run away from Tiamat to the other side of the Tarrasque. How tall is the Tarrasque?
50 feet.
That's 74 points of radiant damage to the Tarrasque.
Okay.
Damn.
It is very wounded. I mean, scales have been knocked loose. Like it's like its breathing is audibly heavier. Like I mean, it's hurt.
On a scale of 1 to 10. 9.
Hurt.
9 hurt.
All right.
Yes.
Federico is seeing the fear here. It seems that Ellie is not afraid of the Tiamat and is still attacking the Tarrasque. That is a personal choice. Okay. Federico is going to run to the other side of the Tarrasque and then bonus action dash. Because of my claws, I have a climbing speed. I want to climb up to the Tarrasque's ear. and
Okay.
whisper softly into its gentle earpiece drum. You know how Tiamat talks about you behind your back, right? You know, like all the time, just saying how weak you are and that you're like your pet, and like she just keeps you on a leash and just gets you out for like special occasions. You should attack her. You should show her who's boss. We are attacking it, so I expect disadvantage on this roll, minimum.
Is this persuasion or is this charm?
Persuasion or deception?
It is not very smart. Let's roll it. Let's see. Let's see if you've swayed the Tarrasque.
A 27. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it disadvantage though?
Yes, yes.
Still 27. I rolled higher.
It's sort of like
bad about you other times. It's really bad.
it's like reptilian eye turns and looks at you. It's like And then it turns and looks at her. It's like and then back at you, and its eyebrow just kind of turns down like like an angry eye looking at you. I'm gonna have it use its legendary resistance to be like, get out of my ear.
That is the best use of a legendary resistance I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's his legendary resistance to peer pressure.
to resist your sweet nothings. Yes. It's got an intelligence of 3, so it's basically like a German Shepherd. I'm like, and honestly, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, to what extent can you mean girl a German Shepherd? You know?
No.
that's the bar that I just imagined against. You know? It's like, yeah. That was the simplest solution. Yes. Okay. But now it is, in fact, the Tarrasque's turn. Actually, it's both of their turns.
Wisdom saving throw for the Tarrasque. 19.
Okay. Ironically enough, I didn't even realize this at the time. I rolled the exact same initiative for both of them. It does not make the save, so what is that?
17 points of radiant damage. Toolbox, spiritual toolbox.
The Tarrasque is tired of your shenanigans, Ellie.
Oh no!
It sends all of its attacks at you.
Oh no!
Thankfully, it misses with the bite because you were about to get super swallowed.
Oh no!
But it hits with everything else.
Okay.
So Ellie, you take. I'll give it to you slow so you can add it up. It missed with the bite.
Okay.
I'll say the Solar jumps in, is like wrestling with its jaws as they come down on you, but it still like stabs you with the horn and swings with everything else. 28, 32, 24, and give me a strength check.
Okay. Strength, I got a 21.
You take the tail in the face, but just like slide back in the mud, like that low center of gravity.
Rude!
Yeah, helps you stay up on your feet.
My tool like fanny packs around me keep me low. They keep me grounded.
Exactly, like they always underestimate the gnomes. The big ones always do.
They always do.
Tiamat, however, turns and looks at you, and all of our heads in unison say, "Well, let's get started."
Oh my goodness.
Wah! And the fire from the redhead flies out at all of you. Make a DC 27 dex save.
Oh my! And we've just had $100 come in.
Oh yeah,
We've had $100 come in. It's going to be a deck of many draw. Let us know who you want to draw from the deck of many, please. Awkward Cassidy.
Woo!
Thank you, Awkward Cassidy. See, again, internet. Everybody's like, "Oh, BDave is so terrible." But look, when given the choice, you all go mad with power.
I mean, I'm not gonna call anyone out here, but I see a certain Obo Lauren in chat saying something along the lines of, "I feel like deck draw is the most epic way to go." I don't know who this Obo Lauren is, but
hey, what even kind of name is that? It sounds fake. Yeah. For those of you who aren't in on the joke, Obo Lauren and I are both on Beyond Heroes together. She's a fantastic DM. Was that DM in this, or was it today or yesterday?
yeah, literally earlier today.
Oh no, that was today. Yeah, That was today. Yeah. So it still sounds fake though.
Well, 24 hours ago.
Did anyone beat that 27?
How
girl
big is
did.
that cone? How big is that cone?
90 feet, but she can get
I was
you all with
120 feet away.
But you weren't 120 feet from her. You were 120 feet from the Tarrasque. Yes. No,
Okay.
she can get you all in it. That's why she used the cone and not a line.
Awkward Cassidy has picked me. So, BDave.
Well, hang on. Let's resolve this first, because pending how this goes, it will have there'll be a different bouquet on what happens to you when you draw. Yeah. So, anyone beat that 26?
I got a
We're
27.
talking Dex here?
Yes.
Okay.
The gods provide, Ellie. Like again, girls coming through for you.
Well, even if I get hit with fire, it like absorbs into my forge hammer.
Yeah.
Evasion!
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Now
I'll
is the
take
time
the
for
half
such
damage.
things. Yes.
21.
That is not enough. Kivo, did you get it?
22.
For those of you that fail, take 91 points of fire damage.
Oh, wait, no, I'm still alive. No, I'm still alive.
Not counting. Oh yeah, you should be healed to full.
Yeah, you're at full.
She healed everybody to full.
My sweet
91
babies.
then.
That is not accounting for any sort of mitigation, fire resistance, anything you might have. Those of you that made the save, it is 45. And this is tremendously hot fire, Ellie.
Oh, yeah.
You yourself as a forge god, no. And under different circumstances, I would describe it, but I don't want to make Gil throw up in his mouth because he's a real blacksmith. I'm just going to say it's very, very hot fire.
Yeah, even Ellie's like, ow. Ooh.
Yeah. No, it's unpleasant. Yeah. You're like, I spent a lot of time in the forge. It's fine. Wah! It is not fine. No.
Wow, this is not fine.
No, yeah, because this isn't fire breath from a red dragon. This is fire breath from the red dragon.
Oh God.
Yes, and she also, let's see. Tiamat is also going to, oh, hold on a second here. Let me just make sure. Excuse, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to just like snarf in the mic there. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm like lean forward just in time to be like, that's what she does, but that's the noise she makes before she breathes the fire. Like, right.
So regal, our queen Tiamat.
Yeah, she is going to bite at you, Ellie, because she's realized who the true enemy here is.
Oh no!
She definitely hits you for 32 points of damage.
Oh my gosh!
Plus 14 lightning damage from her blue dragon head.
Ow, Ellie, owie.
This head is not big enough just to swallow you whole. Yes. Now, why don't you go ahead and draw that big old deck of mini card there?
So I'm gonna shuffle if perhaps you, BDave, could say stop at a certain point.
I'm gonna give you 3, 2, 1, stop when I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Rogue. An NPC becomes hostile. It will not stop being hostile unless we use a wish spell or the Fates card. A friendly NPC becomes hostile.
Catapults come flying at you.
Oh no!
What is Federico's AC?
This is so
16.
bad.
Most of them miss, but one. Like you get the distinct impression they're like leading. For 21 points of damage. Yes.
Oh my god.
I really have been rolling for the catapults this entire time. Yeah. Now they're like, you all have brought these gods and monsters down on our heads. If we kill you,
Like, this
maybe
is your
they will
fault.
leave. Yeah, right. We understand now. We know who the real enemy is. Okay, it is Kivo's turn, and after that it'll be Renar. Unless the Solar gonna use a legendary?
Yeah, I'm gonna legendary just one more time. Try and get this Tarrasque down. Alright, so go ahead. 23 dex.
all of you give me insight checks.
Insight.
All of you.
Insight.
Not high.
Okay. 22 for Ellie.
Okay.
30.
14.
Anybody get higher than 22?
30.
30?
Woo, woo.
Federico, you're sure the Tarrasque is 2/3 dead. It's
I look at this beast and I think of freeze. Free. I don't know what it is, but 3% maybe.
Oh, weird.
Well,
what-
you're not to be meta. You're a professional killer. Like, one thing you know is when something's near the end. You know, when just to push a little harder, to twist a little more. Like you have an innate sense of when when it's almost there.
Did
Okay.
you yell out 3 or
3.
Or...
Like, finger to the air. About a third. It's look at the blood. Look at the way the blood's falling. It's about a third.
Tiamat,
right.
however,
While we're
showroom knew, by the way.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a DC 23 Dex saving throw for the Tarrasque.
Who does math while we were fighting?
It does not succeed.
All right, that is going to be 30 points of radiant damage with its legendary action.
All right. Again, it howls in pain. It is bleeding, scales are cracked, teeth are broken, but it is still very dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. Okay. Kivo. And then
Big
Renar.
Fluffy Puffy.
Mhm.
So you said wish spell would end the thing possibly? So it's the people with the catapults on the tower that are chucking
Yep.
it at us now?
Yep.
Well, my sword, I can wish with that. I can try.
If you have the ability to use a wish, there's a lot of other, perhaps higher quality effects you might be able to generate with it.
That is true.
Honestly,
Not to tell you how to do your thing. I'm just saying, yes, a wish would remove that effect, but a wish can do a lot of stuff.
I have no idea what to do with it. Like I'm a level 5 baby in level 20 people's skin. So
Look at the wish spell on D&D Beyond, and it'll break down some of the options you can do with it.
I'm also from the old school. Wish has very few limitations for me. I'm very much from the
greater
Twilight
wish,
Zone,
the greater wish.
Twilight
Yep.
Zone monkey paw school of wish, though, where it will do exactly what you ask for. Yeah, very much from that school of thought.
I looked at that sword.
Ponder it, Kivo, and when you're ready, we'll do it. Renar, just let me know when you've thought of it. Renar.
All right, so there are a few little ball bearings inside.
I like where
Tarrasque.
this is headed. Yes.
Animate objects.
Okay.
Ooh.
And so
Ow.
small, they're considered actually tiny.
Uh-huh.
And they have a +8 to hit. And I'm going to be rolling a good number of them. Close to, let's see, where is it?
You're gonna ping pong buckshot around inside of it, huh?
Yep, basically.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to roll.
I was very interested to see what the payoff in that was. Same thing, Kivo. You let me know when you're ready. Otherwise, Ellie, it's gonna be your turn.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna let's do. I'm gonna have the
Actually,
solar-
hold on one second. I'm gonna burn up some of these legendary actions that these epic monsters have. They're gonna do stuff. They're tired of getting hit.
But I don't like it.
They don't like it either. Let's see. Ooh. Ellie, the Tarrasque bite. Give me a first either athletics or acrobatics to see if it escapes your you escape being grappled. It's 36 points of damage on the bite, by the way.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this. Just
All right.
Very good. Okay. All right. So that is going to be a 26.
That is enough to avoid the grapple. So you take the 36 points of damage, but it does not manage to swallow you because it very much would have. And
I got that.
let's see. Hold on.
Thank you for the inspiration. Please donate more. Everyone.
That's true. if not now, when? But when you're like bite, and you're like, ha! The blue dragon head lightning right at you. Need a DC 18 dex.
Okay.
What is it, AC?
The Tarrasques?
Yeah.
25.
25. Okay, so we've got 1, 2.
Did you get that dex save there?
I got a 19, yes.
4.
You needed 27. You
No!
take 88 points of lightning damage.
No.
So you're like, hey, I got it. Wow, boom. Like the whole, the day like lights up with this like blinding and deafening explosion of lightning.
Holy God.
That smashes into this tiny gnome who's suddenly not having as good a time as she was
Carl.
having moments before.
Hey, Carl.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yes. No.
All the 10 rolls that I rolled, only 4 of them made it past, and out of the damage, it only did 28 points of damage.
Still, that is
inside.
It adds up, and you see the Tarrasque is looking very queasy right now.
Everyone also has my bonus action. Get near me!
Okay, ow.
28, you say?
28 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's just bludgeoning.
Are those magical?
They are. They are.
The ball bearings themselves are magical?
No, but I think the spell is. Let me read.
Okay. All right, Kivu.
Oh, sorry. Was it my turn?
Was she never actually told me what she was going to do? I just sort of kind of
Nice.
kept moving along while she was thinking. That's all.
I think I'm still gonna keep on thinking. I'm just gonna hit a thing instead because this seems big. This is a big thing.
It's as big as it gets, honestly. Yeah. No, that's the I win button of the game, unless you use it wrong and then I lose.
I should probably keep thinking about it then.
Yeah. Yep.
It doesn't say. It actually says specifically that it's non-magical items that you're using, and so I'm imagining it's probably not.
Got it.
So most people are still attacking the Tarrasque, except for
Seems that way.
who's... Okay.
No, well,
Yeah,
everyone's still attacking the Tarrasque, but Tiamat's attacking you. I mean, not you. She's like hitting everybody. Like she's throwing
Okay.
hands.
How far away am I from Tiamat?
You're within 120 feet. Well, what is it that you're trying to do?
Just gonna try and distract her a bit from Ellie, because...
Well, she's got 5 heads, but yes, you could give it a shot. She's good at multitasking. But you can try.
I don't know.
Yes, Renard.
Could I give bardic inspiration to Kivo as well? Sorry.
Yep. So you have another D12 that you can use when you choose.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to her. That's her. No. No, I'm gonna hit her puppy. Her big puppy. He's looking rough. Right?
She's like, don't hurt my dog. You're going after the Tarrasque?
Yeah.
All right, roll it.
Yeah. So I got a 29 to hit.
That is enough to hit it.
And then 29 damage.
29. That is enough to hit it. You finally feel a satisfying crack in its scales there, and it whips around with its tail and smashes you with it. Give me a strength check, Kivo. 20. You need to beat a 20 on a strength check.
Okay.
Although you failed against Tiamat, correct?
I
You have to
did.
make that with disadvantage.
Would it just be a straight roll then? Because I think I have advantage with rage on.
Then yes, it would just be straight. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was bad anyway. It was like a 3.
Okay. Pow!
Yeah.
Kyo falls flat. 24 points of damage also.
Is that
Kivo, you
half
might-
then?
Yeah, that is not accounting for any of your damage mitigation and like
Okay.
anything. That's the damage she puts out.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Kivo, you might want to double check. I think you might be immune to fear if you're raged. I don't know.
Mm.
Or you can end it or something weird. There's something about it. But anyway.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. All right, and now it is Ellie's turn.
Oh god, Ellie does not look good. Ellie looks 24 out of 190 good. But we are gonna go ahead.
You're like on a scale of 190. She looks like 24.
She looks like 24.
What an
So-
arbitrary scale.
Wow. Weird.
5 out of 8
so
would not
we're gonna-
recommend.
We're just gonna start with this this Solar here and try and, for the love of God, take out this Tarrasque. So let's do it, fam. Okay, so Yes, a 29 to hit with my big sword of fire.
Oh, that is enough to hit it?
Okay, so that is going to be 22 slashing.
Again, I apologize for these sniffles. Y'all just came upon me out of nowhere.
And then 30 radiant damage.
What was the first number, sorry?
22 slashing, magical slashing. And then
how much radiant?
30 radiant.
Okay. And
it's going to roll to hit again for a second time.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 31 to hit.
That is also enough.
Okay, and then 31 points of radiant damage.
It is looking very badly injured.
Okay, and I still got some. Okay, and then that is going to be 38 additional slashing damage, magical slashing.
All right. It is like leaning heavily over to the side.
No!
It's like,
Oh man! Oh, so close. Okay.
Blood is like pouring out of it from like
Yay.
slashes and burns
I
of
love
all
it.
kinds.
I am going to spend my turn, Ellie's turn, healing Ellie with an 8th level cure wounds, and I will deal with that.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
DM. I
Yes.
checked and it looks like I'm immune to being like frightened.
Okay.
Frenzy. So
Okay.
cool.
Then you are not frightened by Tiamat, so you do not have disadvantage.
And then the Tarrasque hit me. Am I within 5 feet of it? Because I think I get a retaliation thing with that.
You are within 5 feet of it. Yep.
Can I whack it? Or
Yep.
try to whack it?
Yep.
Ooh, that's nat 20.
There you go.
Numbers. Oh, this is math. Okay, 6, 9, 15. And then 15 plus 11. 31.
Kivo, you have slain the Tarrasque.
Yay!
Describe to me how it is defeated. What does it look like when you slay this epic beast?
Oh my gosh. This this puppy's been unruly, and I mean, ugh, it's pretty gross. I'm just gonna hack and slash until it's just keep out like get through the bone, maybe, or not through it, but at least try. Just upset.
You, Ellie, as the Solar has just unloaded on it, and this thing kind of like drops to one knee there, breathing heavily. You just see Kivo's like, ah! Until it just like falls, it just stops moving, basically.
I'm slapping band-aids on my face while this is happening, and I'm just like, wow, oh god, nice, wow.
I think it's hurt.
No, keep going, just to make sure. Just keep going.
Yeah, it's very much. And you also like it collapses to the ground and like very much just like kind of like shudders slightly with each additional strike. And that brings us to the top of round 5. Federico.
Someone must be within 5 feet of Tiamat, right?
Yes.
Not me.
Someone is. Great. I'm gonna
Yep.
go and try and use the Tarrasque's carcass as half cover. And I'd like, or maybe full cover, I don't know. And I'm gonna try and shoot my bow over the top at Tiamat. I'm gonna use
Alright,
that inspiration that you gave us.
X, that will be a straight roll then, because you have disadvantage, because you are afraid of her. Well, although you get a chance to save again, so you can try. She took actually all of you get to save again. She had a turn, so everyone that was frightened gets a chance to break it.
Nope.
This is wisdom?
Yes, it was a wisdom 27. 26,
No.
wisdom 26.
No, 25. I rolled a 20.
Oh. Oh.
Wow, where's our paladin when we need
Listen,
them for
yep.
all our bonuses?
No, almost. You're like, no, still no.
Yeah.
I wanted to start giving out more bardic inspiration. I realized that I'm not doing that as much.
Well, it's a pool that you use for stuff too, though. Yes. All right. So yes, you can attack, but you will be at disadvantage. You are very afraid, and dare I say, rightly so.
I rolled a 2 naturally. I don't think any amount of numbers is gonna help me here.
I'm pretty sure that is not going to be enough to hit her at 2. Although she thinks it's hilarious. Yes.
Cute.
Also, I don't believe, actually, you all had not damaged her. So, all right, there you go. No problem. When the Tarrasque dies, you all swear you hear laughing coming from her, though. Adorable. All right, was that it for Federico?
Yes.
Yep.
Rest of his action is spent barking like a dog, perhaps trying to convince. We'll work on that. We'll workshop that.
It is Tiamat's turn. All right. She is going to she's gonna do it old school. She's gonna open with the claw bite. You know, she's not a monster. Kivo, she goes after you because you are the monster slayer.
The killed her puppy.
For 24, 24, and 20. Oh, hang on, wait, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, 24, 24, and 28.
Got disadvantage with the cloak?
That's about to say, not counting the disadvantage saved you from a natural 20, so there you go. No, she still hits with everything though. And once she's like claw bite, she jumps back and goes, and her green head breathes out a cloud of thick green poison gas over all of you. So make a DC 27 con save, all of you. Not counting if you have any immunities to poison or anything of that nature.
I tried to move back. Is it still going to affect me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Yeah, you're like, you hold your breath. You're like, I will say with your natural 20, you are not affected. You don't even take half damage.
Well, you know,
Okay.
I want to use my inspiration.
Like you're used to breathing in like
the forge
the
fumes.
forge
Yeah.
fumes,
Resin
sulfur.
fumes, like,
I know you're like, do your worst, dragon. Gnomish lung power.
Sounds like a great time to use my inspiration as well.
Uh-huh. It's you need to beat 27.
16.
10.
Yep. You're like, where's your god now? Right.
Does
literally.
evasion? Does
Yep.
evasion work on this? Can I halve this?
Is evasion again? Well, it's a con save, not a dex save. So need Kivo.
Got a 28.
Yes. So all of you take 77 points of poison damage.
Dead.
Is that is that enough to drop you?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You
Both
too?
of you.
Uh-huh.
Federico and Rena are both like inhale sharply and I'm having trouble mathing all of a sudden. You take half of 77 rounded down.
38.
Yes, 38 points of damage from the poison. Again, not counting what other mitigation you might have, but you very much see, as the Tarrasque fell, now have 2 of your companions. So there's 2 of you left with the 5-headed goddess of doom and destruction. Real subtle like. Real subtle like. And she like absolutely laughs at this. And the red head and the white head both turn and look at both of their bodies, and you know the next thing she's going to do is destroy them both where they lay. And Kibo, it's your turn.
Yo, you have a wish?
Yeah.
My person.
I honestly don't know what to do with it. Would it be best to have them re-roll a failed save?
Or to make Tiamat go away, banish Tiamat forever?
Again, I'm from the old school. There's very few things wish can't do. You just have to be very careful in how you describe it, because literally what you ask for is going to happen. And it very much is the Twilight Zone monkey paw version of I'm going to take what you say and make it as bad as I possibly can, but it's going to happen. So, no pressure. Cool. Just the 2 of you. Ultimate goddess. She's super gonna eat you until your friends are already dead. No big deal.
Look, I have no idea. I'm so bad at this. Are we close? Ellie, suggestions real fast. You have a suggestion?
Oh yeah, talking's a free action. You absolutely can talk.
I mean, you could wish that she could do nothing to harm us whatsoever, or you could make her have to go away, but make sure it says forever, or not from this place, or, you know, there are about 100,000 things you could do, but you need to do one real quick.
Chat suggests the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
Put a Stay Puft Marshmallow. Okay.
Roast marshmallows, I'm telling you guys.
True.
Turn Tiamat into a tiny frog.
Turn her into... Yeah, turn her into
Forever.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Tiny frog. Okay, yeah, Tiamat immediately, right now, turn into tiny frog for some time.
No,
forever. Right now, forever. Regular frog.
Oh my God. Ellie's gonna look at the sky and just be like, God, what did I do to you, girl? Like, what's up?
The Solar turns and looks at you and is like,
I don't know.
So, your wish is that Tiamat turns into a tiny frog.
Forever.
Tiny frog. Right now, forever.
I heard forever.
Turn into a tiny frog right now, forever.
A regular frog forever. That's what I heard. I'm dead. I can't say that. I'm dead.
You're dead. You're covered in mud on the ground.
We're dead. You could say we're harmless.
Oh my God.
Don't you look pretty though?
I lost my hat as well.
Oh, yikes. This is awesome.
That's okay if it doesn't work. I still have 2 charges. We can just wake up tomorrow and fix it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll just wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, you need to live through today, honestly, before that happens. Okay.
Oh right, Kiva still thinks this is a dream, so
That's true.
Kiva's
That is
just
true.
like, let's just wake up. It'll be fine.
You see, she goes right back out again.
Yeah.
And all 5 heads turn and look at you and are like, "Did you turn me into a frog?"
Uh-oh. Wow.
I mean, temporarily, you were mildly inconvenienced at most.
You got better.
Did you kill my buddies?
One of the heads turns and looks at the Tarrasque and is like, "Did you kill mine?"
I mean, you started it in our defense.
That
The-
is true.
Lips on the green head curl back into a smile and is like, "This was a test of worthiness. I'm becoming impressed."
Okay.
And she super lightning bolts you. Right there with the blue head. So make a dex save. DC 27.
Okay.
You, Ellie, watch this like brick column come out of it.
Both me and the Solar are going, oh no, shaking our heads.
I think you have one more use of the Bardic Inspiration before I died.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
DC 27.
Yep. You can add a D12 to that if you
12.
choose to.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so that's 16, 22, 26.
You needed let me double check.
No,
Hang on.
27.
Is it 27? Because that's
Yeah.
very important. All right, 44 points of lightning damage. Again, not counting what other mitigation you might have.
Uh-huh.
And the redhead turns and looks at you and just smiles, Ellie. And it is your turn. All right, you're muted. Okay.
Cool, is what I said. Okay, so I'm gonna look at everybody dead on the ground and go, oh my god. I am going to run 30 feet away from wherever Kibo is, just away, just to like get some distance, so we can't always be hit by things. And then I'm going to like,
I would say you're a scientist. You've seen she's either got lines or cones.
Yeah,
so
and I'm like I do some quick geometry in my head, and like
hook a right, hook a right.
Go. All right, and then I'm gonna send out a wave of energy, so mass healing, so I should be able to get all my boys in there too. So let's do
you have any sort of selective targeting for your spells?
I do, so it's friendly people that I like. So
because I
up to 6
super would have
people.
had you AoE healed the Tarrasque. Like I would have done that because I am that person. Yes.
Oh no! It's my best friends.
Right.
I'm only healing my best friends, including the Solar, who is my best.
I will say you can hit them all.
Yes. Okay,
even if you're button hooking. little gnome legs are working in that mud. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
and I'm carrying like 100 pounds of tools on me, so I rattle wherever I go. Okay, so I'll do that healing in a moment, and then the Solar is gonna go ahead and like try and get up in T-Met's business.
Right.
Oh no, you know what? Actually, the Solar is gonna come with me, and I'm gonna be very selfish, and they're gonna heal me for 40 points.
Okay. All right.
The healer drops all his
definitely.
stuff.
Truly. So the Solar is gonna heal you. You're healing everyone else. How many hit points are you giving them back?
Okay, so that's gonna be. I love this dice roller.
It's a lot.
All right, that's gonna be 46 points of damage back to everybody.
So
or 46
Renar
healing.
and Federico, you all return to consciousness with 46 hit points.
Oh god. And then I'm gonna use 30. Okay, cool. That's me and the Solar.
All right.
I'm so stressed out. I'm like sweating so much, you guys.
You should be, because now we're at the top of round 6. Federico, I will say both you and Renar, having been freshly slain, can have another attempt at Tiamat's frightful presence to see if you can beat it. I feel like you should be more scared, not less, but I will still give you a chance.
Do this, everyone. We have about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes at an absolute push for you to donate to the St. Jude's thing. We are $450 away from our $5,000 stretch goal. Now is the time. Now is the time. Help us.
Send allies. Donate for more allies.
Nat 20!
There you go.
Natural 19 plus only 3 though for wisdom. Wisdom, correct?
Yep, wisdom.
So that's only plus 3, so 22.
That is not enough. You are still very
not
much
roll high enough unless I get a nat 20.
you can roll, but Scratticus just did. All right, hang on. Let's see. Let's sweeten the pot.
Bipolar Bear asked who we're fighting. We're fighting Tiamat. Help.
Oh yeah.
After we already beat Tarrasque. We already beat the Tarrasque.
Yeah.
By the way, as far as I'm concerned, I'm like checked out. I'm like, we beat the draft. Let's go.
Wait, no. I'm trying to sweeten the pot here.
The pot's already too sweet.
No. I'll do something. I personally will do something dope if we break 5,000. I'm open to suggestions, internet. But let's see. We need 450.
450.
Anyone that donates over 250, I will run a game for you and your group. I'll run D&D or Vampire. We'll do it online. So anyone that donates over 250 till we break 5,000, I'll do it. So there you go. Yeah.
Whoa!
So there you go. The pot is sweetened. And if we break 5,000, I'll bring the Tarrasque back to life. Yeah, we can do this all over again. Because he's laying right there. He's laying right there, folks. So, yeah. And that is in addition to draws from the deck of mini and any other things. So there you go. All right. Yes, you all are conscious. Top of round 5, Federico. Newly free from Tiamat's fear. You're like, she can't even kill you. She killed you and you're back alive. What's there to worry about, Federico?
Federico. Just going to sweep on his hat and march across the battlefield towards Tiamat with his rapier and just stab it. There's nothing graceful about this at all now. Just die.
Again, Federico, you very much have an eye for, again, the approach of death, and when a creature has been harmed. Tiamat's fine.
I rolled
She's okay.
a 21.
That is not enough. So you're like, and the rapier just kind of goes.
Wheat. I was right there.
You said you rolled a 25?
21.
21.
Okay.
And
Hold on
I
a
have
second.
plenty more where that came from.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. No problem. Okay. Oh, it's her turn.
Late raid. Welcome in, raiders. We are pushing $450 until the end of the stream.
Yes.
Not
Do it,
only
do
that,
it.
BDave just announced that if you donate $250 or more before we hit 5,000, he will run a game for your group.
I will.
Woo-hoo.
D&D, vampire, whatever you want. World of Darkness. Yes. And then, shenanigans. Let's see. What is she going to do? She looks at all of you and she says, "It's not too late for you to beg for mercy. You all still might be of some use to me alive. Although I must admit," and the heads kind of look at each other for a second and are like, "We don't care if you die." Does anyone say anything back to her?
No, thank you. I've already got a god. And I hide behind the solar.
The Solar are very much chest out, overalls, thick, with the forge hammer there. Yes.
I
Does anyone else say anything?
As soon as I find the toenail, you're in trouble. We lost
a gill. That's true. That was his response. Vanish.
Nope.
He's like, ninja vanish.
Pass the stealth check again.
I know. He hid even from me.
my
Does
gosh.
Kivo say anything?
I'm an independent contractor. I accept gold and some barters.
Oh my gosh.
She says, Barter. Perhaps I might offer you this. And the white head breathes ice. Out towards everybody but Ellie, because you made a point of being not there. We'll have to come. We'll have to check. Gil's gonna be like, I dropped. I'm back. I'm dead. Yeah. All of you need to make a DC 17 dex save.
Come on, DC 17. I can do this.
Oh, 27.
Oh,
Sorry.
Uh.
Yeah, but dex is your thing. I believe
no,
you.
I'm a charisma rogue.
Oh.
And I rolled a 2.
Yeah. You're a Federico sickle. What did Kivo get?
18.
That is 77 or 72, points of frost damage, not counting whatever. Something happened?
Area of effect spell evasion.
Yeah. Evasion can apply.
Half the damage. I've got 47 HP. Half of whatever you said.
There was half of 72, so yes, you're still up.
By a friend.
Really?
By a friend.
Frosty and you are a tabaxi sickle right now. But you're point blank right in front of this sweeping gargantuan creature from time immemorial. And Kivo, you said that was 72, not counting any mitigate. How's Kivo doing over there? She's taking some hits.
One more hit and she's done.
Yep. Kivo, same thing. Covered in frost and ice and pain. It is your turn, though.
I would like the solar to just do legendary poot and do a burst.
Okay.
DC 23 dexterity saving throw, please.
Alright. She got a big old 20.
Okay,
So-
so she'll take half.
She's gonna take nothing. She got a big old 20. And she just looks at you with disdain in all of the various dragon eyes. All of them look at you like.
A wrench falls off of my tool belt. I'm like,
Thank
Bolts.
you.
Yeah, just.
Mackenzie
Yep.
Lane donating a nat 20 to me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. We need it.
'Cause you super need it. You super need it. Yep. Here we go. This is the end, y'all. We only got a few more minutes. They're gonna drop her. She is. So statistically speaking, it is going to be them. So yes, find a way. Find a way to help them when there's this unimaginable terror that is Tiamat. And yes, Kivo, it is actually your turn though.
Do you think blood defrosts? Bleeding all over the ice here.
No,
Is
there's,
she-
there's definitely blood sickles all over you. You look like you're covered in icy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is she stuck though, or she just took the damage, right?
Kivo? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just dramatically. I said he turned into a tabaxi sickle when I thought he
Okay.
was dead. Otherwise,
Okay.
no. It's just cold damage.
She's just crying angry
Yeah.
tears, like this is my
Again,
worst
that was
day."
not counting whatever mitigation you might have. That is just the output. So.
Yeah, I have a lightning javelin. I'm just gonna chuck it. I don't know. She's a ways away still, I think. I'm gonna just get closer to her and then just.
No, you're close enough to hit her with the javelin. You're gonna throw it to like activate the lightning or whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
roll it. Yep.
I
roll to
got
see if you can hit her.
was that 30?
That is enough to hit her.
And then it's just like 13 damage.
It theoretically it's Renar if he makes it back in here. I'm gonna just check the old Twitter to see if he's like crying frantically about not being able to get in.
I've got a feeling we've had another
Oh, yeah.
donation.
Yeah,
Like-
no, I think something's wrong with Gil's internet, y'all. Sorry.
He's on his way, I think, restarting his router.
Yep.
I'm sure, maybe my maths is off, but 4, 5, 50, 300, we've only had a donation of 50, so like there's like $100 missing somewhere.
I think Awkward Cassidy says they donated enough, but they forgot to hit a reward. So I think Awkward Cassidy might have donated enough for an ally and game, so send help. So let's.
Still doesn't add up.
Oh, weird.
There's only $100 missing.
Are we 100? If we're 100 short, come on. Push.
Come on,
a little further.
somebody.
A little further. You know what? Pot sweetened. We get this last 100. They all will draw from the deck.
Sorry,
of mini.
mistake. I meant there's $100 discrepancy. We're still 300 from the total. Sorry.
Oh, we're 300 from the top. All right. Hey, you're back. No, you're super about to die though.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry, my computer couldn't handle the realistic graphics of both Tiamat and.
And yeah,
Wow.
it was too much.
All right. Pot sweeten. In addition
Okay.
to what I said before, anyone who donates 100, they will all draw from the deck of mini. And you know what? I'll draw for Tiamat from the deck of mini. Every 100. So that's up to 3 draws for everybody. If we get it in hundreds, if we get it in one shot, whatever. I want to do this for the children.
For the children.
Oh my gosh.
Please think of the children.
Oh my gosh. We all.
Chaos.
Yikes.
Oh yes.
Okay.
No, it's because we are gonna finish strong. Yes. So Kivo, what are you doing?
I just chucked the
Oh yes,
lightning
yes.
javelin
You
and
hit.
then
Oh, you did hit. Sorry. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
it hit, and then 13 piercing. Yeah.
I believe the lightning does lightning. You should
It
read the
says-
effects there. It's like 66 or something. I have too many editions of this
Yeah.
game floating in my head, so don't quote me that that's the damage, but it does do something else. I know that.
It was 46 lightning, so I did that, and then that was 13. And then
Okay.
it just says damage type piercing.
Hold on. Let me
Damage
just
is lightning,
check.
but damage type is piercing.
The lightning erupts all over her, and she does not flinch. She seems unaffected, mildly amused. Renar.
Okay.
Actually, you need to give me a save because you super might be dead already. So give me a DC 27 dex save because she frost breath.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate you're like, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how dex save. Oh, not bad.
Do
I'm
you have
going
a?
to
Yeah, go ahead.
luck though,
Okay.
and roll that because that's
Do
a
it.
lot.
Did
Oh,
you ever
that
use?
was 19. Yeah. So 29.
Wait, you said a natural 20?
No, natural 19.
Okay. Yes, you also. You're in the
29.
exact same boat as Federico. Wait, what did we say it was? 38 points of damage.
38 points.
36.
36 points of damage. So, yeah, so you're well, no, but you should still be up. You just
Yeah,
like
I'm
hurt
still
really
up,
bad.
barely.
Right? Yep. Thought so. Okay, yeah, that was from before. All right, so, but Renar, it is your turn now.
Okay. I'm going to cast Fly again on everyone. So 6th level from my mandolin, and I'm going to. Which one of you, either of you, deserves a bardic inspiration? I'm looking at Federico and Kivo. Which one?
Federico looks about a 1 out of 10.
Oh, I mean, you can use it?
Sure.
Then it's to you. I am going to go 60 feet up and over everything. Everyone has Fly, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like out of range of all that bullcrap that's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
Flying up. Okay.
Yep.
So that she cannot get you. She's either got to get just you or get everybody but you. Okay. Ellie.
Great. This is great. I love this. So
come on, internet.
Ellie's
It's
saying,
$300, by the way. We can do it. Yes.
I'm going to let the Solar go first and hope that somebody donates in the interim. All right, so here we go. The Solar is going to try and strike Tiamat with its holy weapons.
Okay.
Okay, so...
It was literally built for this.
Yes, it was made for this. So a 26, is that going to hit Tiamat?
That is enough to hit her, yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay, here we go. I'm like shaking, y'all. Like, this is wild. Okay.
You should have seen me scramble for my computer.
Yeah. Like,
no, I get it, man. We all been there.
So that's going to be 26 slashing damage. And then the 37 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then a 32 to hit. So let's do it again.
That is enough.
Okay, 27 slashing damage. And then 26 radiant damage.
Okay.
And it is all like up in her face right now.
This is the first time anybody's laid hands on her. She does not look happy.
That's exceptionally rude. Okay.
And
then Ellie is gonna bonus action to move her spiritual multi-tool, which is still hanging out, to try and hit Tiamat. Oh gosh, will the 25 hit?
Oh, sorry.
Raider Studios raiding in. Raiders, we are $300 from our stretch goal of $5,000.
Come on.
Help
do it.
us. If anyone donates $250, BDave will run a game for them. If you donate 100, we're all going to draw from the deck of many, including Tiamat. We're fighting Tiamat, by the way. Welcome to the chaos.
Including Tiamat. Yes, exactly.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. If anybody donates that 300, like I'll take requests, like within reason. I will do a thing that you want to do. This is important to me. It's important to me for the children. Yeah.
Dark Juice Box. Dark Juice Box donates $100.
Hey, 200 to go. Also, you guys, and this is true. I realize we start throwing money around, and everybody like you want to do something, and like you really just can't. Like literally, every little bit counts. You can only donate like $5, $10. Like it really does make it.
Yes.
Sustainable donations are the best kind of support. Also, if you can't, retweets. Tell your friends. If you know a millionaire, call them. Tell them to watch the show. Anything you can do.
Don't feel like if you can't just like do a big thing, you're not helping, because you very much are. So word is, we're all drawn from the deck of many things.
Yes.
Well, so let's resolve this with Ellie, and then because we'll be back around to the top of round 6 then, and
okay.
6 rounds.
I know this is going to be 8 points of force damage from the spiritual weapon. And then Ellie is going to send in a guiding bolt here. She's casting that at 6th level, so that's going to be a 26 to hit. So Tiamat lights up, and so whoever hits her next has advantage, as she is surrounded in the holy light of Gond. Yep, and then that's going to be roll my. Oh no, I moved my dice roller. Where did it go? Too many windows. That's gonna be 36 points of radiant damage from that guiding bolt.
Okay. She looks abruptly fairly beat up, actually. She's all like, boom, bam, boom, bam,
The light of God!
Yeah, no, her heads look very angry. Why don't, you know what, Scratticus, you, this dealer's choice in what order these effects take place.
Why don't we go the counterclockwise around, and BDave, you can draw. Oh, we can start with you, BDave. We'll go clockwise around, and we'll end with you, as you can do me as well. So...
All right, I just shuffle them and just turn it over. It is as random as it is going to get right now. So,
Throne for Tiamat.
So what does that mean?
It means that Tiamat, I mean, it doesn't honestly mean a lot to Tiamat because I think Tiamat owns whatever the hell she likes anyway. Throne, she gains proficiency in the persuasion skill and rightful ownership to a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently infested with monsters.
This place is mine now. Yeah, exactly. Like she's like, why are we fighting? I want this place. Also, that reminds me of something important that I've been neglecting.
The cannonball fire?
Yep, but they all missed. But it's like boom, 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 boom. Okay, who's next?
Ellie gets Knight, a level 4 fighter, turns up to help us out. They're about to get creamed.
Frightful presence.
Kivo.
Oh my god.
Oh, the gem. 25,000 gold pieces worth of gems appear at your feet.
There you go. The dragon is captivated by shinies. Right.
Gil, talons. Oh boy, I believe that's all of your magical items get destroyed. Every magic item you wear or carry disintegrates. Artifacts in your possession aren't destroyed but do vanish.
Oh my god!
No, not the mandolin. Okay.
No.
All right, Federico.
These cannoneers really have it out for me. Rogue again.
That again. That night, there was like, hey!
No!
I did not know she was your sister.
Wait, what's your AC?
16. Also, Uncle Ook donates $50. They don't designate who to, but there's a nat 20 going around. And this just in, Awkward Cassidy donates that $250 we were looking for.
Oh my gosh! Yes!
There's no words to go with it, but we've beat $5,000. Awkward Cassidy. We'll sort out emails or something. DM me on Twitch. We'll sort it all out.
Oh my gosh! Yes, you all are amazing.
Oh wow!
Thank you very much, Awkward Cassidy. You're already on my Patreon. DM me on Discord. Like I'll do something special for you. I really will. So we'll talk about it after. Also, Awkward Cassidy, fan from the old school, a huge supporter of me and all the stuff the Uncommon Trust does. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate everything you've done. You really made a difference for some kids who really need it. So thank you for that. Honestly, truly. And like I said, hit me on Discord. I'm gonna hook you up with something nice. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Tiamat's gonna do some terrible crap now. But okay, Federico. There you go. You get your turn. Yes.
I'm still there by the toenail. I'm going to. Yes, I'm going to take my rapier in both hands, and with my nat 20, stab it into her toe. I punch my mic too.
That is enough to yes, that is damage. That is she is flanked. You can have your sneak attack, like everything.
By chance, is her health less than 100 points? It's on a limb here.
It is not.
Yeah.
It's worth a try.
It was.
It takes 83 points of damage.
A lot. She howls in rage.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, yes.
We just had another $500 come in.
Hey, from who?
The Muffin Man. The Muffin
Man! Now we do know the Muffin Man. Hey, Muffin Man.
Oh my god!
My Twitter DMs are open at BDave Walters. Message me directly. I'll hook you up with something. So at BDave Walters. Yes.
Muffin,
wow.
Muffin is such a wonderful supporter from Venture Maidens in so many streams. You're amazing. Thank you, Muffin. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that is fantastic. Also, Tiamat's about to kill you all. So roll. I'm like, yay, great. 26 charisma save. DC 26 charisma. she just like growls from deep inside and just says, "Die!" And you all just feel a shockwave come out from her. So DC 26 charisma
for everyone.
So here's the thing. Wait, now this is relevant. This is relevant. There is a natural 20 that was floating around. Who to go to? That is whoever donated. Like that is. It's red because this could be make or break. Honestly,
it was Uncle Ook who donated, so that'll be Ukagogren in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see.
I don't mean to stall things, no, but pending who gets it, she really is about to kill some people. So it could be relevant.
I don't see anything from Ook in the chat. I don't see anything. We could roll it and give it randomly.
We're gonna let fate decide.
I would like to take myself out because I do get advantage on this, so somebody else.
But stay in because quite frankly, I can roll a d4 and it'll stay clean.
Okay.
So on my screen, 1 will be Federico, 2 will be Ellie, 3 will be Kivo, 4 will be Renar.
Okay.
Federico gets it.
Okay.
I use it immediately.
Yes, I rolled a natural 20 on that save, so I'm so glad it worked.
Kivo and Renar.
And 22.
And Renar, you are muted, my friend.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, but you're not now. Maybe just like the internet lagged. I can hear you now. What'd you get, sorry?
I rolled 28.
All right. Kiva, how many hit points are you at right now?
26.
You are blind, deafened, and stunned. If you'd been under 20, she would have just killed you outright, which like the other two are under 20 and they would have died. You've been hit by a divine word.
Okay.
Blind, deaf, stunned. Yep.
No.
But after she does that, she looks straight up at you, Renar. And I don't think she's debuted the blackhead yet. Give me a DC 27 dex save.
This is so bad.
You're like, yay, thanks for your generosity. You're all beautiful and amazing. Also, she's gonna do terrible stuff. Also, she can do that more than once. So,
21.
You all see her black head looks up and just goes, bah, and sprays this thick, clinging green acid for 67 points of damage that claws and sticks to Renar.
I'm also
so back down into the mud, into a green pit. And all of you give me your insight checks.
Well, after that hits, Federico goes, aha, evasion, and dies.
No. This way, he made the point that he flew over her, so it was just him or everyone else. So Federico is not affected by that. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that was just for oh, but sorry, what?
26 insight.
You notice while you're fighting that the scratches and burns that you left all over her are starting to disappear.
No! Why?
33 insight. I guess I see that too.
Yeah. You see that. Yeah, only Renar was damaged by that attack. It is Kivo's turn.
And I'm blind, deaf, and stunned.
You are.
I was pretty close to her though.
You were.
Is that okay? Does that mean disadvantage?
So you have disadvantage to attack. She's got advantage to hit you. You cannot do anything that requires a check that involves you to see or hear. You cannot move. You can barely speak. You fail strength and dex saves, and yeah, she's got advantage. So you attack with disadvantage, and she's got advantage.
I rolled the same, so that's nice. I think that's 20, like 29 to hit.
That is enough. You're
and
like,
just I know the general direction, just swinging wildly, and then with the friend. Okay, so that's 16 damage for the first one, and
after this, it will be Ellie, by the way. 16.
And then for Frenzy, do I add additional damage or do I roll it again? I'm sorry.
What exactly does the Frenzy say?
frenzy.
Here, let me just.
While in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. So
You roll again.
I'll roll 2 rolls disadvantage.
Still disadvantage.
Yeah. That's 19. That's not good.
That is not enough. You're like, boom! Ah, that's you.
Try.
Yeah. When you hit her, Kivo, right there, she just looks at you and just says, "Inspect." And the redhead blows its fire breath out in a direction that will hit Kivo and hit Ellie. So DC 27 Dex save.
Hiding by the toe is a good plan.
Well, Ellie made a point that she's like, I spread out, so they can't get all of me. She's gonna be like,
cute. A 17.
Again, not counting mitigation, it is 91 fire damage.
Oh, fire. Oh, God. I'm
Stick it
gonna
out.
hold up my forge hammer. Like, no!
Oh my goodness. Chat is
Yes.
suggesting that it's only $400 to get to 6,000.
I mean,
It seems achievable, right? Maybe?
Yeah,
I mean,
we could do that.
I mean, the $100 still counts for everyone drawing, right? So
Yes, it does.
You know what? At this point, at this late in the day, and this close to the goal, like all bets are off. Y'all tell me what it is. Like I will.
Awkward Cassidy throws in another $100 right there. So
Just.
I think if we hit that number, Bahamut shows up and fights D&amp.
We hit 6,000 Bahamut should show up.
Start praying.
Just let him go. If we
that's a
leave.
total of $1,000 today that Awkward Cassidy has put towards this cause. That is
Oh
like,
my gosh,
wow.
Cassidy, you're
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you so very much, Cassidy. Thank you. Like again, really, it really makes a difference. Every little bit truly helps. So
I'm not even going
thank
to
you so
shuffle
much.
that much. I'm just going to draw 5.
Yep.
Night.
Wait.
Hang a minute. I'm
What
going
is-
to shuffle them again because like we're still doing 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking, what can we do for 6? What can we do
Oh,
for 6? What can we do for
shit. So we're still drawing Tiamat first.
6? Yeah.
Tiamat
what does
draws
that
the
mean?
skull card. The skull.
Does that mean Tiamat's got to fight death?
Yeah, it means Tiamat.
Because that's
has
the
to
most
fight
metal sentence I've ever said out loud in my life.
An avatar of death, a ghostly humanoid skeleton in a tattered black robe. It appears in a space of the DM's choice and attacks you, Tiamat. You must win alone. The avatar fights until you die, or it drops to 0 hit points.
So Tiamat's got a 1v1 death while fighting you guys. Okay, great, cool.
How does it feel? How does it
Hey,
feel to get
you don't know
tag
that
teamed?
you're not gonna draw it, okay? Like maybe limit the sass. I'm just saying.
Now,
maybe.
Ellie
Is
gets
there
the-
more to that though?
Huh?
I believe there was more to that. That if anyone were to attack either of them while the duel is going on, another one appears. Is that correct?
Oh.
That's how it used to be for sure.
Yeah, that's how I remember it.
That's definitely how it
If anyone
used to
tries
be.
to
Let's see.
help you, the helper summons its own avatar of death. A creature slain by the avatar of death can't be restored to life.
So we just
So-
can't help
yeah, just
Tiamat.
don't help
Not
Tiamat.
helping Tiamat.
Okay.
Don't help
All
Tiamat.
right.
Word.
Ellie draws the throne card. You get a small hold somewhere, but you need to fight monsters for it.
Oh no.
Kivo, you draw talons. All of your magical items disintegrate or disappear if they're artifacts. Gil, you draw the fates. You may rewrite one action that has happened. We've just hit $6,000. And
What?
I draw the comet. I don't even know what the comet does.
This is amazing.
I pulled the list up here. The comet, if you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter, you gain experience points enough to gain 1 level. Otherwise, the card has no effect. You'll be a god. You'll be level 21.
Mackenzie's message in the thing is, let's just get Bahamut in here for the kids.
Yes. Get Bahamut in here for the kids.
BDave,
Yes.
I can rewrite one action that has happened, right?
Yes.
Do I just kind of get up, kind of brush off?
I'm gonna rewrite being dead. Yes. 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 You did. You know what? You can get up and you can get up at full health.
That was weird.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I had the strangest dream. Yeah.
Oh, how weird.
That's so weird, guys.
Hold on, let me see here.
Oh,
Okay.
What is going on?
this is awesome. I don't even know, but I love it.
You all, this avatar of what did we finish drawing for everybody?
Yeah, that's everyone. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not defeating anything alone. Mine's in mute.
This avatar of death shows up and begins like smashing into Tiamat, and she like looks at it and like you know, like the lightning breath goes off. She's like, quit it, stop, while she's still fighting with you all. And the rain, as the raindrops are coming down, they just stop. And she's very much still fighting, and you see the clouds begin to part as like a beam of sunlight comes down and like illuminates all the ground around you all, and you see like flowers start blossoming out of it. And Tiamat seems completely oblivious to this because Death is still throwing hands over here as she's wrestling with it, and you all see a shadow comes down from the sky, and you all look up and see a huge, sparkling, brilliant blue dragon. He's probably 500 feet wingtip to wingtip. He is astonishing and is like coming down overhead. And one of Tiamat's redhead turns around and sees it and is like, no. And she turns and looks back at you and she's like, I offer you power. I offer you immortality. Help me slay him. I will make you gods.
Now I'm already spoken for. Thanks.
I'll just start waving.
Just coughing blood in a corner.
I have 10 HP. I'm not doing anything right now. Thank you.
Her head, like the redhead, looks again and she's like, I'll remember this. I'll have my revenge. And you all see from the blue one overhead, just very calmly, like it's no effort whatsoever, just goes, and a column of like golden energy just shoots down and consumes her completely. It just burrows down into the ground. And stops. And she is gone.
Oh my god. Ellie's jaw drops and she looks up. She's like, girl.
So, does Bahamut have to fight his own avatar of death now because he interfered?
It appears and he goes. And the other avatar just sort of looks around and kind of Homer Simpson's back. And he turns and he looks at all of you. And in your mind, you hear, oh, hello. What's your name?
I'm Eliwick. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Dragon, sir.
Eliwick.
Yeah.
And he does tilt his head at you.
I clutch my hammer.
I take off my hat. I walk up next to Federico, though, but as I'm like kneeling down, I'm also casting Cure Wounds at a 6th level. And I just kind of humbly look down at his feet. I am Renar.
Well met. And he looks at you, Federico.
My name is Federico Espinosa, and my name means peace.
And he turns and looks at you, Kivo, and he's like, and you, Slayer of the Tarrasque.
She just coughs up a little bit more blood. Hi, my name's Kivo. Thanks for the assist. I think we definitely had it, but appreciate the help. Just like struggling to get up.
He sort of like rears back slightly, and he's like, I've seen you all fall bravely. Despite my sister's machinations,
You fought to save these strangers who you did not even know. You risked your lives for each other. This is noble and worthy of a divine blessing.
Oh.
Know this day, you all have made me proud. In all the realms and planes will know that you bear my mark.
And he holds up one claw, and on each of your heads, a symbol of Bahamut appears. And you all have been elevated to the rank of demigods, level 21. And will be known forever as heroes and champions and dragon slayers across all the realms and all the planes.
I am abolished of all my sins.
Oh my god!
And I think that's a good place for us to stop.
Holy!
Yeah.
Wow!
Smack, yo.
Oh my!
100% of our original goal, everyone.
Oh my god!
It's
Hey, thank
all
you.
lined up.
Thank you for this. Thank you, Scratticus, for making all this
Yes.
happen. Thank you to everybody from every session, every DM, every donation, every player, every viewer. Thank you all. Thank Awkward Cassidy. I meant it. All of you. DMs are open. Message me. I'll do something dope for you.
Fantastic. Yeah, thank you all so much. Chat, thank you for being such huge support today. Players, DM Dave, thank you so much. All of you. This has been incredible. We'll go round one last time. If you have the energy to plug things, plug them. If you have links, put them in chat. We'll go the other way around and start with Gil, the vlogsmith.
All right. So, hi, I'm Gil the Vlogsmith. And by the way, Federico, you gain 41.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because Tiamat's like, divine word, die, bye.
I've got a cool little thing coming out on the, I believe, the 17th of next month. If you're watching Critical Role's channel, yep, the 17th. It'll be All Work No Play. It's my episode. Watch it, support the show, support my friends. They're good people. And anything else I've got going on, I'm still working on the Kickstarter goals. There's a lot, and I'm dealing with issues as far as like dies, or like actual top and bottom dies, and the hydraulic press. But I'm steadily going, so that's my little minor update. I'll be putting out a bigger update on the Kickstarter itself. But again, thank you for your patience, and thank you for donating. Thank you so much, so much for all donations. Holy crap! Like you said, 200%. That's unfathomable. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Next round, let's go to Malavev. Mal, how you doing?
The Tarrasque Slayer.
The Tarrasque.
My heart hurts. I'm sweaty and I'm happy and my heart feels weird, but we made it. Hi, I'm Malabeth. I'm just a simple lady who likes to draw people. Buff ladies and D&D characters, and buff lady D&D characters are very nice, and I like those. Just stream art and play games and just hang out. Thank you very much. This is delightful, and it's been a crazy wave of so many emotions. So thank you.
I love the dichotomy as well of like literally I think 10 minutes after you said I'm a level 5 character and a level 20 skin, you slayed a Tarrasque. That's
There it is, yeah.
Next around the screen, Celeste Konowich.
Oh, wow, everybody. Thank you so much for having me here. It was amazing to witness such love and such amazing just stuff coming out of the last 3 hours. And thank you for the drama and the excitement. I'm so hyped right now. But anyway, if there will be a point beyond this stream, my name is Celeste Konowich. You can find me all over the internet, especially if you follow me on Twitter at @ckonowich. I talk a lot about all the stuff I'm currently writing, coming up with. There's a lot of stuff I'm working on right now, and then coming up on the DM's Guild as well. So to see my catalog of all my work, check out celestekonowich.com. Also, I'm the DM and producer for Venture Maidens, an all female and non-binary podcast. We stream our games on Wednesdays, so if you're ever bored, go to the Venture Maidens Twitch channel, check it out. You all are incredible. Thank you all so much for all you do, and thank you, again, BDave. Wow. and Scrat Wow for staying up for so long. You all are champions. I'm surrounded by champions.
You kidding me? I'm so high on adrenaline. There's no way I'm sleeping right now.
I know. Let's go.
Were you here for the last BDave. I thought I was pretty good with chaos, but that was something else. What the hell just happened?
Yeah, hey, again, thank you all for playing. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for every single donation. Again, thank you, Awkward Cassidy, for doing so much. But, thank you, everyone, that every single dollar really is going to make a difference for everybody. Someone, thank you for that. Wouldn't happen without you. I just announced my own D&D show so I write the official Dungeons & Dragons comic, Dungeons & Dragons Darky Wish, issue 5, which is the last issue of this first arc, hits this Wednesday. And our show starts this Thursday on D&D Twitch from 5 to 7. We'll be like the Critical Role pregame. And if you enjoyed this and you want to do it, you can also hit me up on Patreon and play with me directly, patreon.com/BDaveWalters. And again, thank you, Scratticus, for making this possible. It literally wouldn't have happened without you. So thank you so much.
Thank you all so much. This was incredible. This is the last. Well, we might do some filler streams in the next couple of weeks, but this is the end of our season. This is the charity stream that cuts off this season. We're officially on a 2-week break as we set out our next season now. We will return in the first week of March with a whole new season. Next charity stream will be at the end of that season. I'm gonna go sleep. I have no more words. Thank you very much, everyone. Players, the chat, DMs, everyone who's been a part of this last 24 hours. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I've been here the whole time, but you all have made this possible. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for donating.
Let's go and drop all these viewers on someone. I'm going to pick someone and drop the viewers on someone. You'll hang out in chat for a second. We'll be raiding shortly. See you soon. Keep evoking emotions. Bye!
Oh, wow. This